Finally got it. All right. Anyway, we just got outside of the Glint Moons, if you guys remember from last week, and Razga is chilling outside and playing a song called Zan's Coming Back. The rest of you guys have gone into Glint Boons, and you were greeted by a beautiful, beautiful half-elf woman. She's got almond eyes, and you would describe it as probably silvery skin. And again, there's what it's kind of interesting. It's almost as though light doesn't like her. Obviously, you can see her face, so light's reflecting off her skin, but there's no shiny spots. It's like perfect skin tone all the way through, and no imperfections of any kind. Even for elves, this is quite stunning. As she looks at all of you and says, "How may I help you today at Glitboons? We do have a 50% off sale of last season's merchandise."
Hi, yeah, I am here with my grandmother. As you can see, she's been dying to come to your store.
Oh, we can help everybody. This is so exciting. Though we have to say, and they look at you, just kind of go, "You don't need much help, but we are glad to provide it." Sure. So you guys interested in last season's stock then? Would you like the sale, or are you looking for the newest stuff that's happening?
Let us see the sale first.
Okay, they take you over, and there's of all the shelves, this is like just one there, and it's actually kind of painted yellow. The others are kind of this really beautiful, beautiful wood. And you look around this store, and there are just bunches of people and a really large wait staff, and people are checking out quickly. And as she shows, she goes, yes. So as you can see, we have all of our products right here. We have our foundation right here. We have our primer up here. Here is our eyeshadow. Here's our lipstick. And just kind of shows you the whole product line. All of our products sell for $1 gold a piece. What can I interest you in?
I think we're looking for something a little bit different.
She goes, sure, we have our different colors, but this is our system, and this is what.
And what do these do exactly?
Well, they're makeup, and they just help everyone look better. It gives them a boon to their looks that enchants everybody. You cannot be seen in public without these beautiful products, I assure you.
So there's no magical properties to these? There's no...
Oh, you cannot underestimate the magic put into good looks, my fine sir.
I think you guys just found the equivalency of an Ulta.
Yeah. I think you're hitting the wrong target market here. This is not exactly what we were looking for. If you had something...
The two people who really need it are not there.
That would seem more interesting to us.
Hey.
She goes, well, we're doing pretty good. And again, she goes, well, I mean, sir, you've come into here, and if you're not interested, I totally understand, but I can see a wonder these products can do for you. You would be amazed at the social boons you can get by just looking just a little bit better than your fellow person.
Yeah. Why don't you talk to Grandma over here? And King just steps back to the side and pushes Sky high up.
Yeah, so she says very similar stuff. She goes, well, how can I help you? What feature would you like us to accentuate today, young woman?
Oh no.
Oh, she might not even be here.
Oh yeah.
She might be frozen.
Yeah, Sky's frozen.
Oh no.
Well, I did.
My grandma and I, we were talking the other day, and she told me that she really would like to accentuate her beautiful eyes. Do you have anything for that?
Of course we do. As soon as the DM pulls up the chart. Sorry. Here we go. The all-important Clint Boons chart right here.
Mem muted?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
But you're getting some eye makeup, so I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Check.
Put in with the disguise kit.
Yeah. So they yeah. She goes, oh, of course. Here's some eyeshadow, and she has this little bit of powder that she puts forward, and she goes, um, this will help you into the most. This could help you get you into the most more interesting places around town or anywhere you'd want to go, and certainly anyone will believe you as you wink your eyes at them.
Okay, that sounds great. We will take one of them. Just one gold, right?
Yeah, 1 gold apiece for these. Though I do have to say, we do have our primer right here, and that just helps it stick. And I mean, it helps you look better longer. It works with all of our products, helps all of it work much, much cleaner.
Oh, I'm gonna say no. I don't know if she would want it or not. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're muted.
We can't hear you, ma'am.
Yes or no?
How's this?
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
there we go. We got
There we
some.
go.
Yes. Can you
She's
hear me
back.
now? My microphone decided to go on mute. You can't see it because the green screen won't let me. There's always something. Once per session.
Okay, perfect.
First session, it was like, "Do you want anything from the kitchen?" Anyway, yes, I would love that eyeshadow. Second of all, primer is important. Azzy, I am not risking powder falling onto my.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And the eyeshadow. I'm getting my coin purse out with my exact change. You know how widows do that. Like,
There we go.
Oh,
It's all
excellent.
silver.
And she does lean in and say, well, you're already halfway in. I'll tell you what, it is last season, and I can give you the whole collection for just 3.5 gold instead of 4.
Oh wow.
oh, young lady, you are a treasure.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's with the 50% off already, correct?
Yeah. So it's 3 gold and 5 silver, and she kind of gives it over. And you now have Glint Boon's primer, foundation, lipstick, and eyeshadow you can add to your inventory.
Awesome.
Okay.
This is great, guys.
I have that eyeshadow, primer. What else is in the set?
Foundation and lipstick.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to hear you say that again because it was ridiculous.
Welcome to the created world of Pickle Dranas. That's great. All right. So is there anything else maybe the rest of you fine people would like to just update your look a little bit? And she kind of snaps her fingers. Then a gentleman tiefling comes over who has purplish skin and looks immaculate. Everything about him, even his horns, kind of almost have this crazy sheen on them. And he just goes, "Well, yes, you see, it works for all. Everybody can wear glint boons and look fantastic."
You
I
do.
chuckle
Look
a
at
little bit.
Azzy, and I'm just.
I just
like-
chuckle a little bit, but
Keen's the man's man. Don't you hear?
Yeah, and I have to say that, like, even you look at him and he looks good. He doesn't look feminine. You actually, you look and he just, in fact, for you as you look at him, he looks more masculine than you would think. Like he just looks like wow. And each of you kind of look and you are actually kind of looking at an idealized male form from each of your point of views.
Oh,
to you.
I'm gonna reach out my
From
hand.
him to you. You
Is
is
too.
that the
And I'm
new,
just like,
is that the 2.0
yeah.
product?
Yeah, that's the new.
Is that the new product, sir?
The new product.
What I'm wearing today, this is our current line, but we assure you that all of it is as stunning as the next. If you wish to have this, or you can have what is new, whatever you would desire.
I stick out my hand and I go, my name's Azriel. It's nice to meet you.
He sticks out is like, it is marvelous to meet you, sir. So good.
You're very pretty, if I do say so myself.
Thank you so much. And you have such a natural charm that I cannot even begin to imagine what this product would do for you if it did this for me.
Oh, thank you. God, are you ready to go now, Graham?
No,
I can't.
let me look.
I can't.
Let me look at
Wow.
I just got
as he come down to my level. As you come down to my level.
Okay.
Oh no.
Him a little bit more.
Okay, yes, Graham.
Okay, well, let's go. And I'm hiding behind my shroud is kind of see-through, so I'm holding it, but I'm also looking behind myself like, at him as we leave. I'm just like, yeah. Hell yeah. Something came good out of this journey. So we're out of the store now.
All right, excellent. So while this is going on, I'm actually going to say, while this happened, you're playing Razga, you're playing Zan's coming back, and there is a coin that dropped at your feet. And you look up and you see a gentleman in just kind of like a black cloak, kind of quickly walking away, and moves. You catch him for a good 5 seconds before he's gone with a 14 perception. But you are able to kind of get that. And as you inspect the coin, you do see that it's copper, and one side of it is minted in that of the Clovis Concord. But the other is interesting because it looks like it's been flattened, where it's usually minted on 2 sides, and has just been written the letters VR.
All right.
But back at the Lily Longboat, I could say, actually, let's do this. And as you guys walk, you meet Razga. What you guys, when you're coming out, where to next, do you think?
It's like nighttime, right?
It's the evening has just kind of started. So yeah, it's because even then they're probably like going to close up really quickly here, but that was just kind of the last bit. Probably an hour before most shops close.
You make any money, Razga?
Nope.
I thought your flute was well played.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
It's a beautiful
Where do we
song.
head to?
My favorite.
We should
Maybe
probably
we
try
should
to,
reunite with the group.
or try to find lodging for the night. It's getting dark here, and we don't want to be on the streets at nighttime.
We've just slept, Azriel.
I know, but
We just slept.
it'd be suspicious if we were
This is a life of an
at
adventurer.
nighttime. We don't want to be causing any trouble here.
All right. So you guys look for lodgings, or what's the mission here?
I'll vote to go back to the party. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, let's
I-
go.
Yeah, I would think reunite the party is probably the best bet.
Okay. So you start to make your way back, like kind of down the road where the other ones went. In the meantime, as Elenthor and Talvin, you guys are sitting drinking your water with that was provided to you by Rose. And she gives you actually make an insight check, both of you, through this.
Natural 20.
Natural 19.
Okay,
Less.
natural 20. So you get exactly what's happening here. She is very clearly. I would say, yeah. Everything you get from her is clearly that she recognizes you are sent here. She's assuming that you are here to help, based on her request. Didn't expect you necessarily this quickly, but is also like extremely happy that it came this quickly. You can tell there's almost something that maybe new has developed and she is extremely happy. But she is attempting to very quickly insert you into something in order to give you a cover as quickly as possible, and has kind of a just go with this look.
Absolutely. I'm just here with my
Your
drink, and I was like,
face.
yes, please take us away. We look to be very. What kind of establishment is this? Just look at this place. Is it what I think it is? Is it just like a tavern, or is it like a?
It's a flower shop.
Oh, okay.
Is where you guys are.
Not at all what I was thinking.
You're like,
And as this happens, you do see a voice come out of or you hear a voice rather coming out of the back. It says, "Rose, are they here this early? Are they here? I was not expecting them, Rose." She goes, "Yes, madam. They are here." She's like, "Oh, fantastic. Send them. I'll come out myself." And out comes this woman who is dressed extremely well. And I'll even give you guys with this insight kind of going in, has a worried look to her face, but also surprised and pleased to see, kind of looks probably thinking there were more people who are supposed to be here than the two of you. It's kind of this confused look on her face. Next to her is I figure it's hard to tell the gender or the physicality on the figure next to her, as it's just covered in veils and fabric, and all you can make out are two green eyes that are coming. Everything else is these very heavy fabrics and clean gloves next to her. Anyway, she opens up her arms. The woman who came out says, "My name is Madam Vanatak, and I am so pleased that you were able to answer the ad of Rose. I am in such need of good investigators. Come in quickly." And she escorts you in, and she just kind of motions into the back room. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
follow.
absolutely.
All right.
I'll be the first one to
can
go in.
I need to get out of this makeup. It's starting to get heavy.
You're not there yet.
like-
You're not there.
I know,
This is-
but I'm
this is
still
way
thinking
long.
about it. Like, I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah,
And
this
like
is
the
this is
distance,
this is
I'm
a
like,
good this is a good amount of time. So she brings you back, and she sits down. She goes, "Well, thank you for coming by sea so quickly. I'm so glad about this. Welcome to Nokojanas. Now, our what can I say? I need you to do a short investigation. You see, at court, she kind of pauses, just like you say that she's not. You've caught her a little off guard. She was planning on possibly kind of working up exactly how she was going to go through things, and you can also tell this last follow through of your insight is that she she is actively trying to figure out what she wants to say about what she's asking you to do, in that she's hiding things. Just right away you can tell she's like, how much do I want to tell them, and I'm trying to make this. I expected another day to figure this out, is what she's figuring out. But she says, okay, well, here in Nicodranas, looks are extremely important. And my flower shop, can we say, was helped everyone accentuate their natural beauties. You have the natural beauty of a flower, could offset the natural beauty of everyone else. Everyone in court would wear this, and it was a good, healthy thing. And then Lucre came back, the little peasant, a few years ago, looking ravishing and offering to sell her secret to anyone who was interested. And she founded this company called Glintboons. And since then, her influence has increased in court. But that's some background. What's most important recently is that some who have been using her product, and she motions to the figure next to her, have developed a skin condition. And I think it's related to the product, and it is threatening to kill and wound those who have it. But as I brought it up, it seems that her power has increased to the point that I myself may be tried for these accusations and thus lose my business here. So, what I need you and others, or just the two of you?
No. We have others. They just actually decided to do a little bit of shopping at Glint Boons. Surprisingly.
Perfect. They could be
I
return
can't.
customers. You guys are good. Oh yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Good
We came
job,
prepared.
Rose. She's very excited. So how many are there?
Total of 6. Unless something's
All right.
happened in the past 5 minutes.
So going right here is I have arranged. You use my name at the Vogue Rogue. I have arranged for you to have rooms for the night. And should you complete this mission, and of course prove rightfully so that Lucre is the one who has done this to everybody, including poor Hosanna here, as well as members of the royal court, I'm sure, I will give each of you 50 gold pieces.
Okay. The gold.
But we must solve, this has to stop happening to our court and to the people here in the Contranas.
Okay. This is definitely taken aback by this. Talvin is a little bit confused as to this is what he was kind of sent here to do, but he's kind of eyeing Rose just for a bit, like going like, "This is it."
Yeah, so Rose is not in the room. She's actually in the
I see.
front thing,
Okay.
and she's behind the curtain
Gotcha.
manning the desk. You guys
I
have been
see.
brought into this back area.
Well, yes. Well, we promised Rose we would do anything in our power to help out those in need, as to how we like to treat our friends, and expect some results in the coming days. Don't worry. I promise we will help you.
Coming days. So tomorrow night, I'm to give evidence to support my claims. So you need to work quickly. Yes.
Lanthor?
We could
I can only do so many promises on one hand, you know?
you got two.
Like a Calvin the Promiser.
Promise maker.
He's gonna become
Well,
promise toes.
it's a good thing we
Sounds
only do our
like
best
an
work at
insult.
night.
You promise maker.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we do our
Or
best
the
work at
bubbling
night then.
Exactly.
shield to the people of the false promises.
So yeah, if you excuse us, and I kind of just want to motion just out, go Lanthor towards the door for a bit.
I bow as I back out. And
Okay. She stays there. You guys are able to go past the curtain into the kind of waiting room that you were at before, and Rose kind of shoots you a look.
I gather the three of us like kind of away from any potential eyesight from
Yeah, you
Back
can't
room,
be
just like-
seen. I would say the curtain is down, and she goes, "What? Hurry! Like she won't wait forever."
Is there? When do you leave? Is this any other place we can speak more privately?
Not right now.
Okay. We will be back with our party. We will be giving this task some thought. We do have
You need to accept this. This is important. This is the dynasty business. It is important that it happens.
exactly how is this dynasty business? This is
I will tell you later. You were asked. You were summoned. Yes.
yes. We were regrettably yes. We will do this.
Right.
how is this
Right.
related to Grimwood though?
Okay. I have to keep my position here. I pass information along, and if she goes down, so does my spine.
Is Grimwood at least alive?
I do not know.
We'll talk more about this after
We'll be back
we're done.
later. Yeah.
Yes. Go back in.
Yes.
We walk back in.
And I want to announce our leaving. Yes, thank you, Rose, and thank you, madam. We will be back very,
If you
very
want
soon.
to-
So the mayor's like, so do we have a deal? Is this good?
Yes.
I do have- okay,
Yes,
so
we
I'm
have a deal.
closing up. Is there anything you need to ask me now, please?
Do you have any leads? Like any angle we can work on.
He goes, Hosanna here was infected. I do know that it is very. I believe the Marquess Fennel and the Earl of Pearl are both, but they have not officially said anything.
I'm gonna go back.
Because you see, if you were to say you're infected, everyone knows they might suffer the same fate as me now. So, Hosanna here, who has been fired from her position at court.
What?
Can I check on Hosanna? Just like give her a once over and see what exactly is the cause of this. Well, not the cause, but like the effects of this little skin problem.
Little. Oh my god.
Make a
You did not. Bad makeup equals big rash.
make
Especially when
a
it's magic
persuasion
makeup.
check. You can tell she's extremely shy and does not want to, but you can try to persuade her.
Sure. Natural one.
She kind of scared and you get very jittery. I was like, no, please. It's very, very bad, very bad.
You should. Okay.
I would say at this, Madame Ivana kind of closes the windows and goes, at least her hand, dear. At least her hand. They need to know what they're dealing with. And kind of steps in, and she takes her hand and just, I'd say, like, basically gives you about half an inch look at her skin. And the best way I can describe it is it's like almost charred, except that it has this kind of greenish color to it. As though just the skin is just deteriorating. It's almost as if there was severe necrotic damage all over. But she doesn't look damaged or like she's losing health. It's just kind of this eating away at her skin itself. And I would say at this point, you can make a medicine check with I'm going to put a pretty high DC because you have a little bit of this. So we're going to say 22.
Okay. Fuck. It's another natural one. I'm done with these dice. God damn it.
Oh, who got dice cursed?
Yeah, I must have gotten it from her.
It's like you have all this money and they're like, oh, bankrupt.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
Hosanna, which products were you using the most from Glint Boons?
I could only afford the foundation.
Okay. Is it only just one? Like they only sell one kind, or are there multiple? I don't know anything about makeup.
So yes. So there's sorry, I'm giving. There's primer, eyeshadow, lipstick, and the foundation. But it's the foundation that I use the most. It helped me. As far as you see, there. If you don't look good enough to serve, you cannot serve there. And so much of us, we pay our rent, we eat our food, and the rest of our money goes to the makeup now, just to be able to work.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of this.
Thank you.
Calvin promises.
And she covers up a little bit that was there. She goes, anything else that madam, you need to know from me, or?
No, I think our party did most of the lead work there, so we'll defer back to them.
Hopefully
when are you opening up
something.
tomorrow? What time are you open up tomorrow?
Oh, let's say a little after sunrise, hour or two.
Very well. See you then.
She nods. Yeah. So I would say about this time as you guys. Oh, so you guys go out to Rose. We'll say you guys go out to Rose at this point. And she just whispers in your ear as you pass. She goes, "Oh, thank you so much for meeting, madam," and kind of does like a double kiss on the cheek and whispers to you out the door, like, "I'll see you at the Vogue Rogue." and kind of leaves you kind of after I close.
Ooh.
Telepathically, I say, "See you there." And walk out.
Also, just a random question. How are the relations with the people and people like me? Like, am I gonna be caught?
Oh, she asking Rose this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she gives it more and she goes, crowns guard all over the place. So I'll see what I can do for you.
It's not much of a problem. I just wanted to make sure that, just weigh my options here. But thank you.
No, they might arrest you and kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's always a possibility.
Yep, we'll do our best to not let that happen. All right.
Oh boy. All right.
We walk out.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, so I would say the rest of you guys are approaching and you see a big longboat that has lilies and flowers that are out of season, some that should only grow in the Arctic, others that should only grow much more south, all coming out of this longboat and all around the storefront. And as you're looking at going, oh, that is the place, you see Alanthor and Talvin exit.
Oh boy. What'd you guys get?
You would
Hopefully,
not,
exactly
first,
what we needed.
Okay, first of all, I just first of all, someone get me to a sink. This stuff, when you keep it on too long.
The ocean is right there.
Shut up. Get me. I need fresh water, dumbass.
Okay.
We'll
First
just
of all,
make sure we're
Glimpus
doing
was
it.
not what I expected.
Yeah, like
uh,
apparently it's like
Grandma
That's
yelling
either.
in a clear voice.
it's from what we were just told over there. It's a beauty parlor.
Well, there's some
Oh.
beautiful.
And
We found out.
more.
We were right. We were in a beauty parlor. Like glint balloons? You guys talking about that?
Glimpus is-
Yeah.
Look, you would not believe the sale they had. You remember those flyers? Look, I got the eyeshadow, the lipstick, the primer, the foundation.
I
Give me
smell
that.
foundation.
I go
both
to
go
that. No!
No.
You do not want
Mine.
this. You do not want this.
Why?
We will talk about it at the end. Let's go.
I'm 15
I put it in my
years
bag.
old. I'm old enough for makeup.
Oh
Not this
god.
You're
How
not
do
my
I-
dad. I go to the bathroom to wash up.
How do you
I'll walk
deal
off.
with
This
this?
is a grandma talking to you. Like, I'm old.
Hey, grandma.
Shut-
I walk
go
off
to
with
the
a foundation.
Where's the bathroom? I need to wash this off.
We're going to one.
Come on, Grandma, let's get to the inn. Let's get to
Grandma
I
the
needs-
inn.
still clasp
Grandma needs her
onto your
pills.
arm.
She
I'm like,
needs her beauty sleep. She's cranky.
She's a little delirious at times.
Yeah.
All right.
Scrub it off. Asriel,
No.
can you believe the shit? They won't let me use my makeup.
I know,
Just-
Grandma. I know.
hell?
I'll talk to them. Let's just get to the inn.
You don't have to call me
Yeah.
grandma.
So you guys
Yeah.
head down the streets, and as a reminder, you notice that in this area there are no writing on any sign. Everything is kind of very artistically interpreted, rather, like a longboat filled with lilies for Lily Longboat. And you do see that there is a sign that has kind of like this very decorative depiction of a beautiful woman and a beautiful man, and with the man having a dagger behind his back and the woman having a bottle with colored in kind of green stuff symbolizing what you assume to be poison as they stare at each other in the eyes. And I would say at this, you assume this would be the Vogue Rogue.
Make our way in.
Rogue.
I was almost a Vogue rogue, but he took my makeup away.
We will talk about this in the room.
We're gonna have a talk about makeup, okay? Let's just get inside.
Do you?
Yeah, and I would say the other thing, and this is kind of reminding, because people were looking at this is from last session. Everyone does look at you kind of weirdly, and you notice that almost everybody has kind of this unreal beauty about them.
Dermatologists hate them. They want to
it's-
know their secret.
It's just a strange thing, and this look isn't so much like where you guys are trying to protect yourselves from being seen as like dynasty people, as much as they're like, well, who are these ugly people in this section of town? Is kind
Beautiful.
of the feel that you're getting.
I really-
Anyway, you go on the Vogue Rogue, and in here, there is someone waiting at a desk that's immediately in front and just looks at you guys. Again, this person, who is female, is you can tell with just a slight point to the ears, half elfish, with this very kind of like long V-neck dress going on, and she looks very, very fine. Goes, welcome to the Vogue Rogue. How may I help you?
By the way, how many fit in a room? How many beds are in a room? We got 6.
Beds, we usually have 2 in a room, but I mean,
Right.
people use the floor. How many rooms do you need?
3 if you have enough available. If not, then we'll take 2.
Yes, and just how are we paying for this?
Gold.
Wow. Okay.
Lily Longboat. Didn't the lady at Lily Longboat say?
Our friend, shoot, I wrote it poorly. Madam Ivana, has.
Madam Ivana, talk. Oh, her fortune while it may last, right? Yes. Well,
Absolutely.
And she immediately goes, yes, and she snaps her fingers, and you see there's a flurry of motion as people go to prepare 3 rooms. She hands you keys. You see like cheese plates and all this food being rushed up. There's like a flurry of motion. She goes, all the Madam's Bill, I love it. And just get stuff moving. She's like, you may feel free to sit here. You may go to your rooms at your leisure. Let us know if there's anything we can do for our people. And she motions, and you see in this area, it's very interesting. It's almost like an Applebee's, in that there's just stuff everywhere on the walls, but it's all like instruments of death. But there's like blunted daggers, poisons that you assume to be inert. It's kind of this really weird of like rich people acting like they're hardcore, but like do it in a really weird and gaudy way.
They're real weapons, or are they just for show?
You can see that they were real, but they've been blunted, and so that they wouldn't be overly effective.
What about the poisons?
Probably smart.
I think they're probably
It's
well
probably
over the
just dyed
expired.
water or something.
I hand the
Probably.
planet cheese I was handed to Razga. And I hand 1 key to Azrael, 1 key to Keen. And I hold the other key for myself.
Well, gee.
Yeah, I give the key to Sky High because I'll just share a room with Rosca.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to my room to cry
Alright.
because I spent 3 gold, 5 silver. I know I have a lot of money on me. I still went over the years, but still.
Yeah.
Go to my
So you guys
room.
go to your rooms. I would say there's a lot of activity here. There's minstrels in the corner. There's one person in the corner, Razga, humming humming Zan's Coming Back, and just kind of playing like a version of Dragon Solitaire to that himself. But that is kind of what's going on. So yeah,
So
no,
are
you guys
we
have
all-
only been up for a few hours, so you have the night to do whatever you want. You
So
can
are we
leave.
going to the room to plan?
You've checked into this.
Keen
so-
is always hungry. Whenever he
Yeah.
gets the chance, he wants to eat.
Yeah.
So
there's
before
food
she
in the
walks,
rooms.
if she walks away, before she walks away, could I like grab her by the back and ask her about some food options?
I
Just tell her.
Rude. Okay.
Yes.
This
I've
is
had food
so
sent to your
sad.
rooms. You can go ahead and try that. If there's anything else, simply come on down and tell us, and we will send up more of what you like. We have a sampling of our things. We even brought in some eel pie. It is one of our specialties.
And I just start walking up to the room to get some food.
Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes, guys. We'll meet up in, let's say, Razgok's room. We'll meet you guys in your room. All right.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Keen in Razga's room.
Rousga flips the key to Keen and says, I'll be up in a minute. I need to have a shit.
Do your thing, buddy.
I
And
just
then-
follow Keen into the room.
And then when
Yeah,
everybody
going over
goes
mine.
upstairs, Rousga goes over to the man.
I'm
humming.
gonna stay and watch. I'm gonna see what this big guy will do.
Yeah, let's see where this is going. Like,
It's gonna be something good.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Did you guys go up to the room or did you not?
Yeah, so I think Razga's
you know what?
indicated that Razga
I'll-
kind
I'm
of let
gonna-
everybody go.
I'll go.
Yeah, I went-
I'll
I-
go.
Yeah, go on.
I
over
went
then.
to my room already, so
Yeah.
I want to.
I'd walk up with Keen to whatever, like to the room he's in.
I'm
Yeah.
following Calvin because he has the makeup, so I want to go with him.
Right.
So Razga, you go over and gentleman turns and gives you a huge smile. And you can see that he is it's sort of interesting. He's like pale white skin and has like red, almost tattooed markings across his face, and has no facial hair, no hair of any kind. And goes, "Right, my smiling friend. Good to see you."
Good to see you. What a beautiful song. My favorite.
Oh yes. Oh, what brings you to this fine place?
Dreams from my youth. I've always dreamt of coming to the Menagerie Coast since my days as a child. And honestly, did not expect to find myself here so soon.
I see. Well,
I joined up with my companions as a means to reaching here. Thought we'd make some gold along the way, but things haven't gone as expected.
What can I do to help you?
Well, I hope I haven't drawn you from anything important, because all I really need is information. Don't know much about the town, and honestly, don't know how long I can stay with this group.
I see.
When we first got together, I assumed I'd be playing the dummy for a couple of months while we pocketed some money, and then I could get here with you. But unfortunately, things have not gone well. One of our members led us down a magical path to the bottom of a lake. Another of our members blinded us all during a battle. Another member refused payment for a job completed, a job that cost a member his life. And I'm pretty sure the other member was dead before I met him. So as you can imagine, playing the fool in this group has been a chore. But
like it. But you know what they say, a grin is never straight.
This much is true. The questions I have for you tonight, what can you tell me about Glint Boone?
His grin fades and he kind of, I've been trying to look into it as much as I can, but I can tell you that around their factory there is tight security and something the caliber of security they hire, you don't hire for beauty products.
What caliber are we speaking of?
Yeah.
Fighters?
Yeah, top notch. It's one man Drandrin. He mercenary, bounty hunter, nasty piece of work. Usually would never come into a city. They're paying him enough, whatever that is, to be here, guarding that place. There's something going on.
Vendrin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vendrin.
And how long have you watched them? Have you noticed anything that could be a weakness?
As the owner has risen in power, we began to watch a little bit more, but certain sicknesses around town have drawn my attention a bit more. But I would say, as far as weakness, whatever it is they are making in there, they have to make it all manners of night and day. There's always commotion. This also means it's guarded. And as he's doing it, you can see he's actually make a perception check, Razga.
That is not Razga's strong suit. Ten.
I would say with a 10, you notice that he's begun putting his cards in the table in a different formation, with three cards parallel to another 3 cards, and then making those 2 cards apart and putting 2 cards there, make a little box and rectangle. And then you see him taking like what looks like kind of like 4 copper coins and putting in, actually it's a copper and a silver together in a pair, and another copper silver in the other pair. And he puts them on either side of the box. And as he's talking, he's kind of moving them around slowly, as he places a glass on the side facing away from you. And as Guy said, guarded. They do seem to have that. There's a pipe they flow their waste into the ocean with.
On the back of the building?
He just kind of sits there and stares and looks around his eyes and taps the glass.
All right. Well, my companions and I are here to investigate and get to the bottom of it. So if you think of anything that could be helpful to us, let us know.
He goes, it would be a good thing. Lucre has, let's just say she's increased. He actually starts whispering as he gets really kind of like, says her name, actually goes, Lucre has made things worse on the common person here. If things went back as broken as the old ways were, it'd be best.
We will definitely see what we can do. Let me ask you this, my friend. Is there a tinkerer's shop in town? One of my companions has difficulty seeing during the day, and I would love to be able to get him some goggles. And I have another companion that has difficulty seeing at night, so I would love to be able to get him some goggles.
He goes, yeah, in the market there are many things. There is a shop. There's a shop, more a pawn shop that would likely have something for your friend for the daylight. Tomorrow is daylight. You would have stuff for him. But I would say something to help someone see at night that's more on the magical end. There's no different people have different things. If people try to buy and sell that type of stuff here, there's not one person who buys it. It's all types of shops, and they trade in various things. People, crates come off of ships here, and people buy things by the crate. So they get all manners of things, and then they'll trade it with each other to be more specialized. So you never quite know where you'll find most things. But generally speaking, pawn shop's probably best for glasses like that. That sounds like an odder item. But it's magical things, that could be anywhere.
All right. If I did decide to leave the group, my prospects for work.
Those things here need friends. I will say, if you and your friends need something, and if you're looking for more influence here, there is something that we have our eye out on that we could clue you in. Should it progress any further? Some people have gone missing at the lighthouse of Melura. We heard some Scalezzo was sent in. He's like, which is the police around here? Well, the Scalezzo and the Crown's Guard. But at any rate, if they return, there will be no need. But should they not return, I'm sure that they will send out a call. I have contacts where we could set you guys up as something to be looked at, and that would give you more influence here to overthrow that which oppresses all.
All right. And one final question, my friend, and I cannot stress this enough. Is there a brothel in town that would have a dragonborn woman?
Alex goes, I do know of a place. Tell you what, I can take you there. You could go now, or we could go later.
I shouldn't be gone from my friends for too long. Let me go.
This place takes time.
Yes, as do I. So another time may be best.
Because I will find you here. I will return tomorrow evening.
Thank you, my friend.
Yes.
Grabs both shoulders, a little firmer than the guy probably wants him to. Says, "Thank you, my friend."
All right. And you see, he goes, and you see kind of in front of you, he actually holds up a copper coin that is really beautifully inscribed double side with a grin and like a face on it, kind of sort of a man grinning, and he just kind of puts it into kind of your sheath, and he nods and sits down and continues his game.
All right, and then I'll return to the room. Is everybody in me and Keen's room?
I would say, is anyone else doing before they approach? They go to the room. Anything they're doing in their rooms?
I've angrily eaten all the cheese. I'm hungry. I don't know when my next meal is gonna be.
I'm just sitting across the room, just like watching Scott just devour a whole cheese plate.
I've come back with more
and
cheese.
Look at you. I'm just looking at you angrily. It's like, remember the session where I angrily ate an orange?
Yeah.
Outside of the game? That's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Roscoe comes in the room, rubbing his stomach, and he says, "I would not go out back for 30, 45 minutes."
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Will do. All right. Now that we're all here,
Yeah.
Where do we begin?
you're not getting that makeup back, Skaha. Nah.
I throw the platter at a lamp door.
I'll just blast it away.
Like a mini blast, like
Yeah, go ahead and make it a chat check for that. Let's see how that turns out.
really roll.
Let's say
15.
14.
14. Yeah, it just misses, like just smacks you in the face, and like some nice like soft cheese just kind of is like stuck, kind of going down from the eye down past the chin.
My eye twitches and I pounce to it and I tackle Anthor. I just tackle him. Move to tackle.
Hey, I'll just blast her.
Kids. Oh my god.
I'm rolling like an unarmed strike right now. I rolled a 15.
Yep, that fucking hits.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It didn't do any damage though, so don't worry.
Yeah,
about
I said probably the 0 damage coming from.
it.
Yeah, I'm on the bed and I'm
Leather
leather
armor.
Why did you flick me?
All right.
I'm just
Let's say
kinda
Razga,
slapping
you kind of come into this kind of.
What the fuck?
Calvin's in the doorway, completely shocked and just not liking any of that. Just
Roscoe walks back out of the room and looks around like, "Am I in the right place?"
Calvin, no. Oh my god.
And then he
No,
says,
don't stop them.
I wipe the
says-
cheese off my face and just.
He says, "Let's stop, guys. We have to plan." He said, "While I leaned on the back of the building, I heard people talking of a factory for Glint Boone. We should check that out."
Good
That's
on
what
you,
we
man.
were earlier.
Things you find taking shits.
Holy shit.
I know, right?
Jesus.
I mean, I speak from experience. I mean, like, I could be in a stall in like a seedy town, and like in the next stall, some girl's on her magic two-way mirror, and I'm just like, holy shit! People, literally, I'm just like, you like girls' bathroom stalls. You won't believe the things and gossip you hear
Sending
in them.
stones.
The fabled girl's bathroom stall.
Yeah, it's crazy here and there. Like, I have listened in on so many scandals. So
Bathroom?
Razga, I get it.
Bathroom?
Bunch of outhouses.
Yeah. Communal
I-
outhouse.
Yeah.
I kind of like I look at the ground. I'm like, oh no, oh no.
Anyway, so yeah, the stuff at Glint Boone's is not safe.
What? What do you
At
mean?
least the foundation isn't.
Yeah, you can use everything else, but the foundation
Maybe not.
fucks you
We
up.
don't know yet. I'd rather get to the bottom of this before we say for sure you can use anything from this store, but definitely not the foundation.
I mean,
It's hard to find good makeup for my disguise kit. So if those
Well-
fuckers cheated me from three gold and my
Well,
5 silver coins,
It's not really cheating you. It's more like you use too much of it, you get burned.
Duh.
I
But
No,
makeup
no,
does
we should
that if
use
you
it.
use
No.
too much of it.
No, I gestured to like the green parts burned.
Oh. Oh.
Not, I didn't use
Um.
this before. It just looks a lot like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to.
Like imagine a volcano erupted out of your pores. It is not
Mm.
nice.
What he said.
we saw someone there with the makeup on. I mean, we saw lots of people, but there was this beautiful
We saw.
man with
I mean,
the
that
makeup
guy.
and he looked fine. I mean, how sure?
Yeah, he looks so fine.
How great can this guy really be looking?
He
was pretty good looking.
He,
All right, if he
I was
says
looking
it,
at
then I
Keen.
believe
and
it.
I
just like,
mean, if I wasn't 15, oh man. It's
well,
just,
thank God you're 15.
Yeah.
Phew.
I just stare out the window, contemplating life.
I closed the window.
I think she had her first crush.
Oh no. Who's having the talk?
I know things. Shut up.
Thank God. All right.
I mean, the things
Okay.
you learn in seedy bathrooms. I mean, so I know things.
Razga, where did you say this factory was?
That is an excellent question. And it doesn't look like Roscoe wrote that down.
Well, all right then, Rosgog.
Alrighty.
We have all
It's-
night.
Well,
Factory is where they make things.
that is correct.
I know this is important, but we also have to remember why we're here. We were following the wagon of the fiends that murdered children, and
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
is the social status of one person in town really worth?
Calvin, you and your promises. I swear, did you promise something to someone again?
He did again. Yes,
It's not much of a
Oh
promise.
my God, Calvin!
It wasn't much of a promise.
kinda. We just did a good job.
It's-
To investigate Glen Boone's for all of the burnage. Because
This is the only
this
way we
person
can continue
murdered-
on with our mission.
Yeah,
They're
because
literally giving us it's basically extortion at this point.
if we don't do this, we lose our contact to our friend in the east, meaning we won't be able to find our good friend Grimwood, and won't be
I
able
need to find
to finish that for Kryn.
It's the whole reason we're here. So we got no choice.
I mean, that means nothing to me. All I know is that we need to save those kids. Those people still can't go back to their village.
Yeah. I have.
You mean
This is a democracy. Let's vote.
The village where Keen died and you refused payment?
Yeah, that village.
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Precisely
what
that
the hell,
I would
man?
rather do a job that we can get paid for.
And actually
I-
keep the payment.
I stand here today with the exact same amount of gold as I left Jorhas with.
Same.
I do have all these gems that I
Yeah,
think
but
are
we
worth
got that
something.
before we left Jorhas.
And I stand here with the exact same number of gold in my pocket as when I
Listen.
left Jorhas.
Listen, I stand with
Azrael
Azrael on the
like-
point. I believe we have to go back, but at the same time, we have nothing leading us back to. We have no tracks. We lost them heading into the town.
It could be
Maybe
anywhere.
we catch a trail back onto them
I'm
after this.
spending a night or
We're gonna need to look for information anyway. So
I say as we make our way to wherever this factory is, then as we make our way, we ask around, ask questions if anyone saw a group of merchants, 7 merchants, come into Nicodranas about a day or two ago.
Please tell Zoletto about all this. I mean, if while we work, we can have other people work for us, basically.
True, we could.
Have the city do something for once.
Besides, look gorgeous, which I wish.
Yeah, what is it
Okay.
with this place and gorgeous people?
It's
just
either
feels-
gorgeous or you people. I
It
swear
just
to God.
feels fake.
Yeah. Well, we know
Makeup
it's
industry is fake. I accept that. So
dangerous shit.
Everything's
Yeah.
dangerous if you try hard enough.
True.
yep.
All
think we
right, so
that mission. At
So
the
this
force-
makeup is just causing burns.
it's causing damage to those who use it
So-
too many times, I guess.
Basically, why the person who has the burns, they can still work, can't they? They're just burned.
It's all about looks. Like,
Yeah.
like
Now,
this.
nowadays in Nicodranus, since Glint Boon started, from what we were told,
Wait,
It's-
so
Can I see some of this foundation?
I tossed the foundation to Keen.
Yeah, he's probably the best one to look at this.
Is it like a cap or something? Spin off?
Yeah, it's
just-
yeah, that's how foundation works. Yeah, it's usually a little tube,
I have no
but
idea.
it's
We'll
in
go
a
with
tube.
Sorry.
yeah, it's so if you look at the foundation, yeah, it's like kind of this oily, creamy kind of substance.
Yeah.
I just kinda-
Rosgod gets mad, gets up and storms out, and
Buddy.
goes down to the front desk
Rosga, what?
and asks them
What?
where the Glint Boone factory is.
I mean, okay.
Seems he's in a rush.
Okay. Rosga, I would say as you come out the door, start going down the steps at this point, you see this half-orc woman coming up the steps and kind of passes you. You kind of take a glance. You see that she knocks at the door that everybody was in. Kind of does a dun, dun.
I shush
stop.
everybody. I shush everybody. No one knows.
I
we're
just
here.
stop and look. Oh, I know what to do.
Excellent.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you got it, buddy.
Kind of gives you a weird look. But you guys hear a knock on your door.
I slowly open the door just a little bit. And just like
I'm Scooby-Doo
we
behind
know
Calvin.
we know who this is.
Scooby doing myself behind Talvin, so I'm right below him. Just, hey, Rose.
Yeah. So you see Rose as she kind of goes. She actually kind of pulls out from what actually looks like a small pocket. She reaches her hand in a small pocket and comes out with this big bouquet of flowers. As she goes from Amadavanatak, official delivery. She kind of looks around.
Yes.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
come in. I think we have something in here that should definitely brighten up the room. If you would help us in here.
Yes, right this way, please.
Here, I can take those for you, and I want to grab the flowers.
And when the door closes, Rosgod rushes up and sticks his ear to it.
Rosga.
Yeah, we're just hoping Razga's like guarding the door at this
So
point.
yeah. So for the benefit of those who I was just handed some foundation.
Thank you.
Excellent. You got
Here
Sorry.
we go.
See, it's
Bro, I
in
don't
like a
know
little
either.
pump tube thing.
So yeah,
you
you
know.
see it kind of comes out a little bit like that. You can
Oh,
see
okay.
this.
Just
So-
Wow.
Got you.
Welcome, Twitch. It's become a makeup stream.
I'm wearing makeup.
I did not pay for this.
So what happens when your wife is watching you live on Twitch?
Today we'll be
Here,
reviewing
give that to
the Glint
Glad we have-
Boone foundation. As you can see, it powders. Wait,
Oh, no.
did they even give me brushes? If they didn't, that's a jip.
Definitely not.
They did include, so they give you a really nice bag. As you look, there is everything you would need to properly apply what it is.
Arm cream.
That was there.
Okay.
Do like
okay,
if you're
good.
gonna put it on at all, do like a little small sector just to check if it has any reactions as you would for
Yeah.
anything topical.
In fact, you do notice that the handles of the brushes have this really fine script that says Glint Boons, and it's like in silver handled. It's like really fine stuff that they seem to
Oh,
do
yeah.
the experience.
Okay,
You can
okay,
actually
good.
sell
I
that.
put it back in the bag. I am angry about my 3 gold and 5 silver, not over that. I'm like,
All
I
right,
did
so
not
were
get
you
the
were
rest
you
of
going to
the
use some of
silver.
it there or no?
yeah, like you guys have like my makeup. Do what you want.
Gave the we only took foundation.
I only poured some in my hand, and I just smelled it a little bit to see what it smelled like. See if it smelled like
yeah.
anything that I smelled before, maybe.
Yeah, do a perception check. And do you get any bonuses on that in your form?
Yeah, I checked because we just talked about that last week. Yeah, I get it just
Yeah.
regular. So that's 20.
Okay, 20. And then do you sense what all do you have? Let me double check.
It just says perception checks with smeller.
Oh, so just perception or smell. There's nothing
Yep.
else yet. But yeah.
Smeller
So,
hearing.
yeah, I would say And what did you get on that again?
20.
20, yeah. I would say you definitely can tell this is like made from animals, or some type of actual organic like beast type of thing, or yeah, some type of living like creature, not plant based, I would say. So you know, it's not a plant based product. It's more of an animal based product. And other than that, it just kind of has this kind of inert smell to it, kind of a muddy smell.
Mm.
Yeah, I see.
But you do, but it does have that kind of like, oh, like, you know, like oils and things that you would use to tan hides with, almost.
Mhm.
Like it's and I would say with a 20, you even get like a scent of almost blood.
What does your little doggy nose find?
Well,
Come on,
guys,
June.
there's not much to lead off here, but there's definitely something other than organics in here. I smell a little bit of blood.
Blood's organic, don't you think?
Yeah,
Depends on what you call organic, I guess.
you're a blood. Never mind.
But what you do see is that as you put some of that on your hand, it does what foundation does, but it does it really well. So you see that like where, like, I mean, you have scars and those types of things, and the skin tone usually is uneven on your hand, and it's perfectly even. Like, it's hard to tell you have scars. Like, they're there, anyone can see them, but it looks as though they've been blended perfectly into your hand.
Oh my
You should
God,
definitely
where's
check out
that
this factory.
Yeah.
We're definitely positive this stuff does bad stuff, but maybe it's just in quantities. Quality over quantity kind of stuff.
Can I
Yeah.
see that for a minute? I just want to check it out, and it looks like it's almost magical what it did to your hand, and I'm just wondering if I've studied anything like this in college.
Okay, so all right, so you're just investigating it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I've seen anything like it before, or
Make an Arcana check.
oh, I got a nat 20, 25.
Screw
you.
me.
College
Okay,
did
so
good. Yay! Yay!
Luckiest PC in this whole group.
No,
I swear.
Natural 20. For a total 25, I would say you've not come across anything like it as far as what it is. You do get that these are magical products, that these do magical effects definitively. And you're especially going the foundation. I would say with that, it gives a boost. Anyone who would wear this, like, it would make them persuasive to a supernatural extent. It supernaturally would make them more persuasive if they have this this product on. And I would say with the natural 20, you get that it can be used 6 times. There's enough product to make that what would be like a full dose of it. On top of that, I would say the magic used, I'm trying to think of your background, is not based in this plane of existence. That you at least see some other planar magic at work. And whatever it takes to make this it couldn't be harvested like you would harvest milk from a cow. It would have to be like more of how you'd get meat from a cow type of thing. You have to kill it. Like, this involves killing life in order to make this product.
Okay.
Wow, Azrael, I just smell blood, but you got all that?
Yeah. I definitely tell them everything. And
Could I possibly determine, like, you said like extra planar possibly stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I try to determine what kind of, like, what plane it would be?
Yeah, go for it. We're all just sniffing a bottle.
Yeah.
Um,
No thanks.
how are you going about doing that? Is that an ability or?
I mean, I'm proficient in Arcana, if that's possible.
I would say the Arcana is the highest we're getting. Like that's a natural 2025.
Okay.
What Arcana is going to be able to deem. Anything else would have to be like there's spells like detect magic. There's spells like identify. There's
Yep,
senses.
don't got
There
those.
there are things that can give you guys that are meant to go beyond what a check can do. But obviously, what a check can get you is this information.
So what I'm wondering is we just came from a place that was harvesting things from people and bleeding people out.
My
Well, we came from their
gosh.
storefront. That probably
That's
isn't their
right.
factory.
Not from there. I meant in the village.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I
With the
got
cats.
all that green.
Oh,
What about
Yeah.
that red bottle that we had?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was. You guys were talking
I-
about my
Red-
hat. What was all
Someone,
about that?
yes. Someone,
So,
yeah, someone refreshed me on
I-
that red bottle.
Yeah. So as we were, Make
So
our
Rose
way.
is here too.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. We're just in there like,
hi Rose, welcome
gotta-
to our job.
So I say for the purposes, like, why don't we resolve Rose and her visit? Then let's get back to
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
just.
yeah.
Let's pretend we're huddling. Let's say we were huddling and
I
whispering.
when you open the door for Rose
Telepathic.
to leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rose was there, gave you the flowers, hands Talvin this kind of interesting
We made the promise.
hat. And as you look at it, it's actually it's kind of interesting. It almost looks like kind of this kind of mini like sailor hat.
right corner and
Um,
everything. Ooh.
Yeah. And it kind of gives it to you. It says spend some time with that. That should help you solve your problem.
I know what this is.
Your problem.
And yeah. And for game turns, it has to be attuned, so it's going to take a little bit of time.
That's fine.
But yeah. She goes, right. So, as I said before, I've been getting us as much information. She's like, I don't even know about Nicodranas. Essentially, Empire comes through here, has super lots of meetings. The Marquis, who's the one giving Lecrae all this power, is essentially a powerful relative of a member of the Cerberus Assembly. A lot of stuff comes here. I gather information. I pass it on. If if that goes awry, that's not good. It's not good. And certainly if I'm associated with the madam when everything goes down, I'll have a hard time maintaining our cover. But on the bright side, if you guys could solve this, we could have more voices here. But keep in mind,
Yeah.
this is good. We need to keep this up. Anything? What do you need?
Question for DM: Have I heard of the Cerberus Assembly?
That's a good one. Let's tell you what. Let's do a history check.
Maybe I know something from all those times in bathroom stalls. Like listening in on people's conversations.
Are you helping me out on this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do a history check too. Why not?
Are you rolling, or do you want to?
Well, you can. Well, now I'm going to say for this, just by the nature of something here, Elantha, you have to do. This is straight for you.
Yeah, for me. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 11.
11. No, nothing is coming to your mind. Azra, I will say you are aware that the Cerberus Assembly is like they are you understand that they are a mage society within the Empire, and they kind of hold it's as if the Empire is somewhat divided into two major structures: the dynasty itself and the magic users, the Cerberus Assembly. And maybe the crown holds maybe 60% of the power, while the mages would hold 40%. The Cerberus Assembly might have 40% of the political power. Maybe a little less than that based on some other groups, but they're a major faction of magic users. And when you've heard about it, they talk about just how dangerous they are, and powerful. Like, this is high levels of government. The Silver Assembly is, each one like kind of oversees a major part of the dynasty. Each mage in the Servers Assembly. But so you would know that from your schooling.
Dumb college kids. Smart college kids.
Rose, we're going to be looking for a factory of some sorts, something that Glint Boons likes to, is making all of their products from. Do you know anything about that, or is there anyone else we can talk to?
Yeah, there's all the factories would be on the actually double check this. Let me get this. Yeah, at the Restless Wharf.
Restless Wharf.
On the eastern end of the shoreline.
How long would it take to get there? Ballpark.
The Restless Wharf, maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
It shouldn't be that far.
Rad.
It's part of the city. You guys, yeah.
Awesome.
Is that what shore? Which? Where is it?
Restless Wharf?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just checking stuff real quick.
You never know when things are gonna happen, so you need to take.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess it's our next stop.
Yeah, and you guys are, she lets you know this, you guys are in an area known as the Oper Archways.
Archways.
You said the Opal Archways?
Yes.
And that's like the district where the inn is in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
All right, so I say we make our way over to Restless Wharf, to the factory,
Yeah.
and just scope it out. Maybe try to find a way inside.
Yeah, let's take a break for a bit. I just want to let's get acclimated for a bit, and let's see what this bad boy will do. And I'm like shifting the hat, see if it fits just right.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'll say what we can do is just kind of time this. So let me go back to. So is that all you guys have for Rose, and she will leave if
Yeah, I think like
provided the help that
Holding
she
up her.
has. Okay. So Rose gets out, passes you awkwardly, kind of puts the door opens, hits Razga in the face.
I feel like Razgo would just like fall through the door once it opens.
and like, yeah, you guys see Razga, and Rose kind of looks a look quickly at all of you, like a sideways glance as she half removes her dagger.
Well, he could probably take that.
He's one of us. He's on the team.
Okay. And it looks confused and just kind of walks away. So I'll say that a lot of the two parts can happen during these conversations and what you guys have already had, since we kind of muddled the timeline a little bit. But so back to you guys were back to the other part here where you guys were huddled over the makeup.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly.
Right. Okay. So recap. The shit's dangerous.
Check.
The shit's probably connected to the kids that we were just at.
Check.
Yeah, could be.
They're harvesting blood from living things, and it's also like
I think we're just
bad
Definitely
magic.
harvesting something
Yeah.
living.
So Azrael, this is worth checking out.
Absolutely.
We just
Yeah.
found our connection.
Yeah, 100%.
With
The
every
legend was
passing
here.
moment from now until this is resolved, Razga steadily gets angrier.
Are we able to notice this, or is it just him in the corner?
Yeah.
Like,
He's very angry. It's about the kids. It's about those Tabaxi kids.
You guys, I think
The more he thinks
kinda
about
move.
what they did and what they're trying to do it for,
I see.
he's steaming.
We're gonna take him down.
And
gonna
I'm
we're
still
gonna do this
just
tonight.
tamping down all my emotions, and one day I'll die once again. I'm angry, but I'm just like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
All right.
And we're not going
Alright,
to be able
guys.
to walk. We're not going to be able to walk the streets with our weapons, are we?
Hmm.
Oh, you
I'm
can.
good.
We should be okay.
I'm good.
I always have.
Yeah, you
mine.
guys notice like you're clocked when you do, like certainly the guard looks at you, but this is just a general thing. Like if your weapons aren't taken from you at the door, you just like this is a dangerous world. I mean,
And then
Yeah.
Razga definitely has the axe.
as far as people know, there's demons walking around. Like this is just the world of Exandria is a dangerous place. So people are armed most of the time in some fashion. In certain instances, they'll disarm people to like for official, like maybe for a certain venue or something like that. But it's not entirely unusual to go through. Like if you went to like court or something, they might check weapons, but in like the city, they're like, yeah, stuff could go down. Like it's
Right.
it's not entirely weird.
Bunch of dragons.
All right, guys.
So are we ready to leave?
Right.
Yeah, let's
so
take
back.
let's take some time to prep.
Calvin the rest of the hour to
Yeah.
fiddle with his hat.
I would like an hour to see what this bad boy can do.
You guys still have food in the other room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take it.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right.
My room.
So you may add Talvin a hat of disguise.
Absolutely.
So you can cast the disguise self at will.
Just to see it works, I'm gonna use it, just flip the top part of it, and you can just see Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead in his true form. He has like, but it's kind of weird. He has the crossbow, but he's got like got the shield and like a mace on his back, so it doesn't kind of quite work, but
Works enough.
just with his squintiness and he's just that raggedy voice that I cannot do.
Nice.
That'll be him for how long is this? How long is the spell
An hour.
last?
An hour.
Oh, okay.
But you can recast as many times as you want.
Oh, awesome, sweet.
It's just a permanent.
Wait. So this can disguise you anytime you want. Anytime you want.
Yeah,
I look at my disguise kit and I'm just like, ah.
that's
Kid?
just for
Oh.
you. That's more uses for you though.
I know, but
helps.
still.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, and I mean this is a big. So obviously the other thing that you guys probably get is that's a pretty big help that she has done.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As well. So it's one of those things like knowing like, or wow, like definitely this was a big thing that she provided.
They gave that to you for free.
I mean, yeah, we're paying her by doing this for her, so I guess it kind of evens out. And I'm not gonna hog this for most of the journey. If you guys ever want to use it,
And
We're
honestly,
gonna have to
good.
find our face
I could
claims,
admit-
everybody.
it's the only way we were going to be able to move through town unnoticed.
sure. So yeah, even if we were to like walk
That's
around
great.
daytime, we can now. I'm a problem.
An
All right.
issue.
Yeah.
Let's make our way over then.
Yeah, buddy.
I
Sure.
grabbed my armor from the back of Buddy, but I don't put it on yet. Like that guy put it in. Just swing it
Yeah.
over my shoulders.
I'm
So
putting
you
Grab
guys
one more
go out
strap.
and at this point there's you would have to like kind of stable Buddy. Having Buddy come all through would be kind
Yeah.
of weird.
Yeah, he's stabled.
As all of you move through, I think first you notice is that there are like kind of like the a lot of the day shops are closed. Now it's like there's a lot of entertainers in the streets with like hats in front of them. Different taverns are opening up with musical entertainment. So people are around, like places that would serve food are still functioning, but the kind of the commerce that's merchandise driven is shut down at this point. Just take 20 minutes. It's so again, there's like people breathing fire, and you kind of even notice most of it's done like very regularly. It's not necessarily a bunch of people throwing true magic. It's just like people having a lot of fun and showcasing themselves off,
Fake.
and bards singing,
Fake.
and
That's surprisingly
Um,
real.
people kind of know. And then as you guys make it down to the Restless Wharf, you see like there's tons of ships in dock. Now you're right at that. You can really feel the sea breeze coming in at you. And you do see that there's a series of warehouses and kind of far back so that part of it is butted right up against where rivers entering the sea itself is a warehouse that Razga, from the description you see, just kind of as you're approaching it, you see Razga, you'd see this that does have a patrol kind of circling around it. And what's sort of interesting too is that there's a space, like, so all the warehouses are packed and like probably about 10 feet from each other, like kind of built up. There is at least a space of a warehouse that around this big warehouse that has been demolitioned. So there's like maybe like 60, 70 open space, not very well maintained, but clearly like destroyed area around it, as if to purposely not let cover happen. And in a manner of speaking, it's kind of strange. You also see that there is a road that's a little bit more well run with wagon wheels, that kind of goes down here to get different shipments, it seems like, as you guys get across. So I'll say at this point, you guys are about we'll clock you at 150 feet away as you're beginning to leave. Like you've kind of left the area right where maybe people would say, oh, someone curiously looked at the warehouse district. Anything more, you're going to be kind of noticed for walking an area that's basically empty.
Do we have a plan?
Well, we could
Is there an
pull off
alley
to the
nearby?
side and just
Yeah.
stand and observe.
Is
Check
there an
the
alley
rotation of
nearby
the
that
guards.
we can duck into?
I mean, you can do anything beforehand. Like I said, around the building itself is like 70 feet of like open space.
Okay, yeah. So like the nearest alley we can get into.
Sure.
Yeah.
And still see
Duck
the
in there.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
At
duck
least
in there.
you're looking at like what the main like coming and going of like supply carts would be, or like where the guards seem to be heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So say,
occupied.
Talbot, you've got that 120 feet. So go ahead and make a perception check if you want.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna help him out with that because I also have 120.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's good. That's a good roll. That's a better roll. Okay, that is 22.
Okay. Yeah, with 22, you see that there are two pairs of guards that almost seem to be synchronized, that are doing their rounds at a fairly quick pace, but not enough to not be able to see the surroundings, and are circling probably like I would say the long sides of this building that looks about 90 feet long, about 12 seconds or so as they're moving along, looking either way. So they're kind of patrolling this pretty hard.
Okay. So is there like a opening that are like, if they were to like, are they walking the perimeter, or are they just like at each point and just looking left and right?
They're walking, so they're going
Okay.
through,
So
but
see.
again, like somewhat quick, right? So you're doing this like very quickly.
Now,
so-
does the actual dock that goes to the ocean, does that meet up with the warehouse?
The dock doesn't. This is kind of more on like rocky and somewhat like there's soil, so there's bushes and different weeds cropping up different places. So there's potential light cover close to the ground, like maybe 2 feet, 3 feet, depending. And Razga, I'll say from what you got before, it makes a lot of sense. These look like highly trained people going around. This isn't like, a typical sellsword type of operation.
This is a bit much for a makeup factory. There's
It's
definitely
more
something.
than that.
Also with the perception check, I would say you do notice that there are, let's see, from this angle, you can just clock this kind of somewhat large sewage pipe pushing some type of liquid, because you still have gray vision, out into the ocean. As well as you kind of see there's like 1 or 2 skylights up top as well.
When they're making their rotations, is there a point where they can't see each other?
Yeah, that's what if there's
Yeah.
about like a 12
there a
second
point?
delay.
So there's
Yeah,
4
so-
guards, they're in pairs.
Mhm.
So what I would say is that on the long side, they make that distance for 12 seconds. And if you're clocking, I'll give you guys this clock, that for about 6 seconds, there's nobody on the long sides, but they're on the short sides of the structure. And then they're on the long sides again.
And
So
how
you think
big is this drain pipe?
You cannot tell that from here.
All right, I got a way of finding this out. Just give me a minute.
While he's doing that, I'm just voicing all this, but like, unless we can find a way to get around this. The only way I see is walking in here, but it's got to be really, really quick.
I can put
Yeah.
two of them to sleep. I learned to sleep in school.
Holy shit, that actually might be a good.
For the
Are you
next
just-
minute.
So
the
if we
next
took
minute-
one of them out, if we took two of them out, the other two wouldn't see them for at least a good 6 to 12 seconds.
That's true. It might be risky.
They'd have
might-
to
'cause
make-
They're gonna
They'd have to
and
come
look
all
at
the
them.
way around, and then when they see each other, they might notice.
Well, maybe what we could do is we could draw all four of them together somehow, and then
Oh.
sleep, and then maybe. if
Can you
anyone-
get them all? Can you get them all to sleep? All four?
I don't know. I can cast it as a second level.
Hopefully there's a way to sneak into this pipe, and
It's
then we don't have to time or make any noise at all.
But
There's a-
that's
there's a pipe.
disgusting. You don't know what's in that.
Where's the
Roscoe,
pipe?
Do you see the pipe? Or do you know
Yeah,
that?
he said it's a pipe running out to the ocean.
Well,
I heard
wait,
the men-
Talvin can see that.
Oh, I saw that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
And
Yeah,
and also Rosga knows about it.
Right. So,
but
so you
Talbot
know
doesn't
about
know
it.
you-
Yeah, I was just say, I think Talvin's reacting to like, you can see that, Razga?
So for the next minute, I'm like,
yeah. Talvin, you may make an insight check at this point.
No, you know what? I will say I believe him at this point. It wasn't me trying to fish for it. I'm just,
Okay,
Calvin's
cool,
genuinely
fine,
surprised
fine.
at that.
But
Oh,
there's a
well.
lore drop, but we're gonna respect that. We're gonna see where this is gonna go. We're dropping. As a player, I still want
I'm
to
not
see
gonna try
where
and get that
this
out of an
goes.
insight. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll play
Okay.
the cards. That's
You
okay.
got it.
The
You
man-
got it.
You know, he's a trustworthy guy.
so for the past like minute while this is going down, I've been drawing like 3 glyphs in the air, talking to myself, and after the minute, 3 seagulls just appear on the ground, and I cast Flock of Familiars.
Oh. Well, okay.
Greg, Gary, Gertrude, I need you all scouting out this warehouse. I sit on the ground and just gesture
Why?
for everyone to like
Why?
circle around me because I won't be able to
Okay.
do nothing for a little bit.
Okay.
And my eyes go black, and the 3 seagulls just out into the air and start circling around the warehouse.
Ooh.
Rosga makes sure the flock of seagulls reference doesn't go unnoticed.
Thank you.
They ran so far away.
All right. So you can make
Quick,
so-
someone put some eyeshadow on him.
This is interesting. So you can go ahead and make this could be
Do me.
because it's dark and they do not have night vision. You can go ahead. They're going to have to be disadvantaged on this perception check. But they have a +2 for their perception.
+2. Okay. And there's 3 of them.
Yeah, you can roll for each one.
Almost caught. All right. So one of them got a natural 19. I'll say that was Gary.
With
Greg got a
disadvantage?
natural.
Disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. Right.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Wow. So that one was. Yeah. So Gary got a 17. Greg still got a natural 1. Gertrude got that was so 7. Gertrude got a
Okay.
7.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're kind of going into your blind state.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see,
Filtering through each of them.
Getting the eyeshadow carefully on so he doesn't know.
I can still feel.
I don't care.
That
yeah.
is
So
my
I'm gonna say for
eyeshadow.
this, what you guys see is his eyes disappear. And for a brief second, they fly out. You can see like each of the gulls kind of eye color changes to his, at least what it used to be. But you kind of look in, and there's like empty eye sockets on Alanthar.
Okay, a bit too soon. A bit too soon for MCI sockets.
That came
This is
out.
good. This is good.
Yeah, as he does this. So through your seagulls here, especially the good one. Yeah, I would say you you're in control here. So you see the outline of the building. It is about 60 by 90 feet. There are some skylights on there, and you do see this drainage pipe that's pushing stuff onto the ocean, and you see you give really good idea of the pace of the guards around as well.
I tell all three of them to land at the at one of the skylights.
Yeah, I'd say you
They're gonna
keep
do it.
this. From this overhead point of view, you do see like this large mixture of like wood and steel kind of plank moving across, and it's able to, you see kind of like yeah, I would say from this you can see that like something comes down, like a rope kind of comes down from it, picks up a crate, and yeah, moves the crate past where they can see based on the angle of the skylight. And if you give it like a few minutes, you can see this happens every like a little, like you see this happen. And yeah, I would say it's probably everything you get from. You see a lot of crates. Some of the crates seem to be wood. Some of the crates seem to be more metallic and metal. And you see this thing just kind of picking up these kind of. So with a 17, you get that the ones, they look a little bit more like cages, the metal ones.
I'm gonna have them circle around again because I can do this for up to an hour. Look around again, and specifically look for a cart or an entrance for a cart.
As they're going around, I mean, I would say with this check, yeah, anything you're looking for, there are two doors, both on the short sides of this, the 60-foot side. One is a bigger door that's closed, and the other one looks more like humanoid. It's not made for a cart necessarily.
Okay. Last thing before I open them back, I'm going to send them over to the pipeline that's coming out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let's do some fresh checks for the pipeline as they're kind of going in there.
I'm gonna roll for Gary first.
Go ahead and give me, their dex is +1, so just do one roll with disadvantage for the flock of stealth. I just want to see how they check this out.
So that's 4.
4. Okay. Then go ahead and make the perception checks for them.
All right. Doing Gary first with this one. Oh, so I have perception of +2. Right.
+2. Yeah, +2.
All right, so that's a 19 for Gary. Another natural one for Greg.
Fucking Greg.
Fucking Greg.
Never trust a Greg.
And then a 9 for Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Yeah,
She's doing her best.
yeah, she's doing her best. But
Greg was the
Gary-
late.
I can relate, but at daylight.
Greg is the slacker of the trio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say from this that the smell of it is seems like something they kind of want to eat. And this tube, from what you can get, could fit kind of single file, normal sized creatures. So if they follow it in about like 20 feet or so. And they can see it kind of opens up into the warehouse itself.
That's our in, and probably our out too.
I think it'd be better to use it for our out than both ways, right?
What, the drain pipe or the?
We could do both, but if we had to pick just one,
Yeah.
I think in might be the better way. We might be better off fighting our way out.
We
than
get
in.
caught We get caught
Yeah.
coming in, then it's a fight all the way through.
We do know. At least we know there's 2 exits. At least one
Mhm.
bigger and one smaller out the back.
I call the birds back and snap out.
So that big door and smaller door we saw
Okay.
would be
Yeah.
our potential exits.
I would say right as you're ending it, you do sense that one of them is ended for you.
Which one was it? Gary, Greg, or Gertrude?
That was a Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Oh, Gertie.
No!
Yeah.
I should have gotten Greg.
Did you lose someone?
Gertrude down, man. Gertrude
right.
down.
So now it feels like they're alerted.
Yeah.
Well, they just saw some seagulls.
That's normal.
Yeah,
the dog.
A flock of seagulls.
yeah.
Problem.
Did any of us see one of the guards shoot anything or anything of that nature?
The way
They were
that
bored and shot a
yeah,
seagull.
the way that the pipe was, you wouldn't be able to see activity by that area. Though I was
All right.
telling you did see that like there was a pause in the round. Like you see that they've reoriented as though they did stop and do something. If that makes sense. So you can see like for a while there when one went away, the other one didn't come back. And then that has now restarted. And there's probably a good like 20 seconds of that where there was a pause there.
All right, if we're gonna do this, we better do this now.
Agreed.
Okay, first of all, I take a wet wipe from my disguise kit and like bend down a little. I'm doing you a favor. I just wipe off your eyes. I'm like, "Ugh, you're welcome. Calvin, it's pitch black out here. You made just a mess. I snatched the eyeshadow from him and put it back. I assume
Make a
the
sleight of
makeup.
hand check.
This is what I get.
No,
I'm a practice, bro.
What the?
okay.
You looked good. You looked good.
Why
for a
don't I
bit.
believe you?
Well, granted, your eyes were gone, so I was. It was kinda weird.
17.
Can I make a check?
Okay,
for
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
A dex saver is at
Yeah, do deck save and that against that.
cool. 15.
Oh, she beats you, yeah.
Yeah, I take back my eyeshadow. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You guys took everything. Like, I put it back
Yeah.
in my
So interesting point is as you go to wipe off the eyeshadow you put on, it does not wipe off.
What? Oh,
Yes.
I look at you in the wet wipe and I back at Talon like, look what you've done. And like,
it's sort of
but-
interesting that I mean, it's weird because you guys have been like kind of investigating, especially Agile. You've really been investigating this, and you kind of get the sense that he gives now. Alto gives this very honest look to himself. He looks like a more honest person than he did before.
Like I'm looking at him, I'm like, how is this gold? Like, how is like it's a flat like gold? It's like like it's gold, and I'm like, how is this working for you? You're so fucking pale.
It looks great. It looks great, buddy.
Now we
Like-
got. Now I succeeded. This is what I want to do the whole time. This is
Yeah.
great.
Why don't I believe
Sure,
you?
Talvin.
Yeah.
Alantor,
Yeah,
I
and
guess you
so-
look good.
Yeah, and so
Just like, I'm
Scott,
just
the
believing.
thing you notice is that it actually did not go on gold. It seems to perfectly match his.
Yeah,
his
I
skin
look at
color and
him again.
everything.
I'm like,
like
wait
it
a second.
transformed on his skin.
Like, can I see it? Like, it kind of goes from gold to like
Yeah.
a different color because that'd be
Like,
cool. I'm like, wait a second, Alanthor, you got like it fits you well. It's like this like perfect like nude brown that would be good for your complexion. It's crazy.
Rouse got
Before I
pacing
know what
it
she's
early.
saying.
Yeah, we're going to go in this. What's
Yeah,
the
honestly,
plan?
Team's ready.
Hopefully
Team's
this
ready to
washes
go.
off in water.
I put the cap on and I'm like, yeah,
I just
It's
wanted
like
to know what
I
that
want-
would do.
Are we done with the shenanigans, boys?
yeah.
Oh, no,
let's
no,
go.
yeah, we're
girl.
good. We can go. We can go.
So, are we going in the pipeline? Are we going straight in? Are we
Right,
casting?
Put my armor on.
What's the-
Pipeline.
What's the plan here, Talvin?
Are we
How much
going
time
in?
do we have where the pipeline isn't visible to any of the guards? And how close can we get to that pipeline without them seeing us?
So it kind of depends, but like each side is any like so on the long. It's on the pipeline's on a long side, so it would be it's unguarded for about 6 seconds.
So
But,
I think one by
yeah.
one is probably the best way to do this.
And how much
Yeah.
distance is between where we can hide and where the pipeline is?
So total, that'd be 100 feet.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't think any of us can cover that in 6 seconds.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
definitely not.
Matthew,
I can do
my medallion.
What,
Do you
what
think it would
medallion?
work?
Or what's that again?
Like a long time ago, I met this dead elf, like he was kind of croaking in the forest. And so,
Oh,
I can
That's
do
more
it.
for magical perception. So that's being scryed on.
Yeah, I'm like, never mind, guys. I'm like, now that I think about it, I'll tell you about the dead elf later. I could look at Talbot and I'm like, no offense. I'll just, it's no one you know, probably.
like-
and I
yeah,
put
it's
it back in my bag.
No, my friends are dead, man.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Oh,
Like, never mind.
go.
Let's see. We need to figure out how we're
I'll
gonna.
go first.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
not go straight from here. Maybe we can backtrack a bit at the harbor
Um,
and just trace and then just like go across the the
Whoever wants
shore,
to
I
come with
guess?
me.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, you
through the
could try to
pipeline.
come in more like from the water if you wanted, if that was the way you
Yeah.
guys wanted to try to do this.
I could just stay underwater the entire time.
that's you, man. But there's
That's
us.
me. I can make my way in through the. Hold on, how long?
The pipe.
I can make my way in through the pipeline.
And
And
scope it out.
yeah, I can turn myself invisible today.
Well, okay, there's that.
So I can get in, find a way in for you all, and maybe find a way to let you guys in.
Let's let him do his thing. Okay.
Commando style.
Should he go alone? I feel like we need some backup for that though.
We're all like 120 feet away from the pipe.
Mhm. There's nowhere to hide in between here. It's a straight shot to the pipe,
let's
is what you're
let
saying.
Alanthor, sorry, you're going by
there-
yourself.
There's rocks, there's brush and stuff, so we
Oh.
might be able to make something, but
Azrael,
it's
you and I are
not-
teeny tiny.
there's
As
no
soon as-
buildings.
All right, so I'm just gonna go for it then. As soon as they
Well,
make
how
that
big
turn
are
and
you?
we have those 6 seconds, I just want to stealth across and try to get to the first bush.
I'm not very sneaky, guys.
I just turn myself
I mean,
invisible.
same. That's why I think we should probably like double. The rest of us can probably double back and just take a longer route to the
I
pipeline.
have such good stealth. Let's.
Okay, so
That's what I was saying before. Maybe
So
you can
Keith,
probably
you
go with
make your
Alanthor.
way to like some type of brush and try to hide behind it. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, make it stealth check.
Oh, only a 10. Come on.
No, that was for Keen.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're going
14.
as well, Scott.
Okay, that's true.
Just double check here. Scoop this up.
To any viewers we may have, we're very sorry for the silence.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
Internal math.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm gonna. Okay, so actually, let me just sorry about that. How to get the stat block up. So okay. Yeah. So I say, as Keen, as you run to that first bush, and you too, Skaha, they're as they come through, the two guys kind of stop and look directly at the bush and go, "You two there, show yourselves."
Fuck.
Keen, we're not showing ourselves.
Don't
We
move.
stay.
Keen, make a perception check really quick.
Perception. 12.
12. 12, you see there, like, so what you do see is there is one who's more heavily armored and another who is like kind of lighter leather armor that like has bow and arrow that's kind of cocked and ready to fire. And around the one that has more armor, there is a one of those armor has a spear, but it around their chest there's just a small glowing orb.
Let's see.
But other than that, they are waiting. What do you guys do? They're waiting for you.
Let's see. I say. Let's see.
Ah, I found you, Sky. What were you doing in this bush?
Keen. I wanted to go by myself.
I
They might
told
have
you
new
not to run out
products.
here. I told you not to come out here alone. What were you thinking?
I wanted to see if they had new products.
Rosga turns to Lanthor and says, "Go invisible."
Don't shout.
Yeah, I'd say at this point the other
I'm
guards
sorry,
have all
sir.
joined on this side, and go ahead and make a deception check. I'll give you advantage on this.
How far away are we from them?
I would say about 30 feet.
Now's your time, boys.
Wait,
I mean,
who's rolling deception with advantage?
That's a 6-0 with advantage. I forgot.
I would say Keen because he's leading.
That's a
I think
16.
Right.
He's leading the deception. So let's give.
I
them
think the rest of us should probably back up and take the longer route.
I don't
If
think
you're gonna make a move, it's down.
Yeah, no.
It
They
really just
yeah
depends on what happens here.
They go. Please, sir, take control of your friend and vacate the premises immediately.
I'm very sorry about that, sir. I was gonna take her to the beach, and I don't know. She just decided to run into this. Thought she was gonna get away from me
Throw
or
his
something.
arm down. I'm like, fine, we're going. Sheesh.
Let us go. Sorry
All
about
four
that, sir.
guards are there.
All four are right there. Yes.
You're
And-
welcome.
How far away from them are we right now?
You'd be 70 feet.
I'm going to cast sleep. Yeah, should we do
Fuck,
that?
okay.
Yeah, let's.
It's up to you.
We're
It's
home
happening.
safe.
I'm
We're
invisible
gonna
and
do you.
starting.
I mean, they're
Come on.
all in the same spot, so I figure, well,
I mean,
Had we been closer, I would have raged and gone for it.
okay. Yeah. I can cast sleep
saying,
then.
all right, I guess, if we're gonna commit, let's commit.
Okay, so roll your sleep there.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's not giving me the time to. So it would be, I think, 68. Sorry, I'm just checking real quick. Roll 5d8 and then an additional.
So when you cast this at a spell at second level or higher, it's additional 2d8.
Oh, it's additional 2d8.
Yeah, are you casting it at second level?
Yeah, so I get one more d8 onto that.
Yeah.
So it's 7.
Okay, so 23 hit points, starting with, I think, the one with the highest
Is it lowest?
or lowest in ascending order.
Yeah, so that's lowest to highest.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So R4 there. What did you get again?
23.
23. So you
Not
do see is the two armored. Because there's a pair, two armored and two more armored with spears and two more bow and arrow, and go. The one that have
Okay.
the armor and the spears kind of. I'm going to say that they were surprised by that. And now let's roll initiative.
Oh fuck! All right. Okay.
Got two of them.
That's
I'm
good.
not in this one. I already
Don't hit
For
cast
the
them.
man.
Don't hit them.
children.
Fuck.
Ooh, 17. Not too bad. Shabby.
This is not how I wanted to do this.
I got away. Got away.
Where'd I put those bad dice?
Keen, thank you.
Oh, that's where I put him. Okay. You're gone.
All right. That's fine. I gotta do this a different way. All right. So give me your initiatives then.
17 for me.
20.
All right. So make it this. So Skaha is 17. Keen has 20.
Yep.
Razga
8.
8. Elenthor.
I said I went invisible and ran. Would I still be in this?
Oh, that's
Or
right.
would
You're kind of going around the other way, going invisible. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Azrael.
12.
Okay. Oh, and then Talvin
4.
4. Okay, so Keen, you're up first.
All right. Is this the same night we just fought the thing coming into Nicodranas? Or did we get a
No, we had
long
a
rest?
long rest.
All right. All right. So the first thing I want to do is with my what is that? Yeah, with my action, I just wanted to my blood curse of binding again. DC 12.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll be that's just an 8.
All right. So finally, for once, you see the snake wrap around him
Yeah.
and just constrict him. And so he just can't move for a turn and can't use reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So, yeah.
So
Nice.
I do that, and then I just my bonus action, I will. I don't want to light up my thing. No, that's it. That's all I'll do, and then I'll just. I can't grapple or anything with my bonus, right?
No, I don't think so. Not with the
Okay,
grapple.
so we're all good. That's all I want to do, and just be ready.
Yeah. Do you move closer? But you are about 50 feet away.
Yeah, if we probably want to start heading into the front door, or do we want to wait for a Lanthor?
Told these guys all.
In my
there's
mind, I
kill
want to.
Lanthor
I want to
comes.
strangle. I want to get these 4 taken care of and tucked away somewhere.
Sounds good.
So you run up to them or close the distance.
Yeah, I
Are
just
they
close
all-
about half the distance.
Are they all either asleep or grappled?
2 are asleep. 1 is grappled.
And
Mhm.
one is free?
Yeah.
The ones. Yep.
All right.
We'll check one thing. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to amplify. It's all right.
It's all right, man.
Next time.
Okay, so I would say so he's restrained, and I'm going to say for this, he's going to use his strength to try to break out of it.
Wow,
for
that's high.
for his action.
This is a big armored guy.
No, the armor guys are asleep.
Oh, both armor guys are asleep. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna use that again, and that's another 8. He uses action to take out of it. The other one kind of reaches down and slaps one of the sleeping armored guys across the face, waking them up.
Okay.
And with that, it is Skaha's turn.
Okay, let's see. Where's the wimpier one?
We got one that's asleep.
Got the wimpy one is asleep. Who's awake right now? There's the
one that's just waking up and the one that has nothing done to him.
Got
Yet.
one on the ground, one that's binded, and then one that slapped the guy awake.
I'm going to get the one that slapped the guy. I want to see how much. Wait, how thick is his armor? Is he one of the more armored guys?
No.
He's
one of the
less
lighter
armored.
ones.
Yeah, he's less armored.
Okay, just
Come on.
let's try rapier. Let's see.
Okay, so you did make it farther in the bushes than you were before. So yeah, I would say you can close the distance. Yeah, so with bonus. So we'll say you bonus action dash and get in
Okay.
there to
All right.
strike.
Let's see if it hits. What the 9? What a jet!
Mhm.
Yeah, so he's able to take he pulls out a short sword and kind of repels your rapier away from you.
I stand in my dueling stance.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I guess that ends your turn, and so that's going to be Azrael.
Okay, I am going to toll the dead on the one without armor
Sure.
and have to make a saving throw.
Yeah. Is that wisdom?
Yeah.
That's going to be a 9.
Okay, so it fits.
Rolling low today.
Yes.
So I take
Like
one-
cut cheat. Bung.
Is it missing any of its hit points?
No.
Okay, so it's just 1d8. And that is 8.
All right. Nice. Nice damage. Yeah. So kind of his ears start to green, holds his head, and there's just this like decay that starts to form on his face from Toll the Dead. And then that will be Razga.
And I can't get to him for melee, can I?
No, you can go ahead and you could get there for next turn. Like you could be ready to go next turn if you want to get within range of them.
Could I get close enough for my breath weapon without catching any of my people?
They're just out of range of the breath weapon.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just go as far as I can to get as close as I can, and
Okay.
then go ahead and use my bonus action to rage.
Okay. Yeah. So get there. You roar your dragon's roar there. It is then I'd say the armor guy who's just woken up uses his movement to stand up, takes the situation, can kind of see everybody, and he grabs this glowing orb that's around his chest, and he just kind of squeezes it, and it's like gooey kind of like crumples, and like stuff starts to drip down his wrist
Mhm.
as he does that.
Guys, I got a bad feeling about this.
But that is his action. His other friend is asleep. So then, Talvin, it is your turn.
Okay, this went tits up in all the wrong ways. So Talvin is going to move his full movement of 30 feet towards the grouping of guards. And then he's going to grab his holy symbol and then snap 3 times. And there's going to be 3 monochromatic flaming motes of fire. And then he's going to just start launching them at the group. He's going to, for a Scorching Ray spell.
Nice.
And so he's going to cast one at the sleeping one, the armored one that's woken up, and the other guard that hasn't been binded.
Okay.
So those are I gotta roll for those hits.
Yeah, so the sleeping one will be at disadvantage because it's prone.
Okay. So
You're at a distance.
all right, so it's a range of 120 feet, so that's definitely for that. So do I get advantage on that sleeping one?
No, because he's
Oh no,
prone.
I see he's prone. I get it. Okay, so let's do him first. It's 8 to hit. That's not gonna get him.
No. And then
Alright,
the
so
next
that-
guy is standing up.
So it's up. 14.
That will not hit him.
All right, and the last guy,
Yes, this is the other guy with the bow and arrow.
a natural 1. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Fire's going across, going past the warehouse.
Watch out, Talvin.
God damn.
Oh man,
All right, and
that
then
was rough.
so there really isn't much I can do at this point. So yeah, it's my turn.
All right, Keen, it's back to you.
All right. This is pretty much, gone tits up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to run up to him, get right in their face. Then I'm going to put my hand in the face of the one that's right there. And as soon as I do, I'm going to bonus action and transform into a wolf. And then I'm just going to stand in front of them and I'm just going to try to scare the living shit out of them and just say, you don't get paid enough for this. Leave now. I will have you for dinner tonight.
Ooh.
Oh
Damn.
man.
And
Make
pants
an,
were shat.
Yeah.
make an
hopefully.
intimidation check. So they say since you're using your transformation, this we'll do with advantage.
Hey,
Nice.
Hell yeah. Come on.
let's see it.
Bay of Keen.
2 of the same, 13.
13. Yeah, let's roll that. So we'll do.
Come on, baby, no whammies.
Okay. Let's roll for each of them actually on this. I'm saying, jeez. Then there's one guard that's awake. Okay. So yeah, the 2 that have been lightly armored, and also the one that has been damaged. Well, one actually runs away. The other is restrained by you. And so like looks like he's trying to, but is totally scared out of his wits.
I want to use my action to grapple that guy too. As soon as this is done.
Yeah,
I want to keep
you
him
can tell.
there.
You can tell one wants to get the heck out of Dodge, but the armored kind of more guard type that's there doesn't seem to be phased.
Oh, you think this is a joke? And I go for a swipe.
Okay. Yeah, roll it.
15.
15. He turns and kind of takes his spear and kind of catches your fist and just turns it around and throws your fist back at you.
Nice.
And your claw, he's guarded and knows what he's doing.
I just had a little bit of what's that called? Out of my mouth, just drool coming out, just looking real feral. Just really want to put the intimidation factor on him.
Yeah. All right. Then it is going to be. Please double check. Text. Yeah. So the scout that you damaged begins to move away. And just make sure we got this correct. Yeah. He looks at you, the one that's totally frightened. He's like, and it's like screaming, and he takes something out. He takes this little red vial out of his pocket, very similar to the one that you guys have. He crushes it. You can see his blood mixes with it, and he puts it out. And I'm going to need Keen and Razga and Skaha to all make dexterity saving throws.
And this is an effect I can see?
Yeah, so what happens, he kind of does this and the fire builds up in his hands and just flows out in a cone at the 3 of you.
Right. 16.
Okay.
11.
24.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
16. Okay, so Keen, you take 16 fire,
Alright.
and then it's 8 fire to Skaha and 8 fire to Razga.
Even though I'm resistant.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. So 4.
Okay. So that's 4 damage to me.
And you got above a 20?
Oh,
Yeah, you got
Yes.
24, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so this is important. There's a piece of this that you react to, and it's strange. Like you move out of the way, and even the pieces that grab you, your body almost seems to absorb it out of this, and you do not take any damage from this.
Nice.
Whoa.
And as you look at it, like your skin glows similar to what you've seen the powder do.
That's weird. But I kind of shake it off for now. Like, I'll think about that later.
Yeah. So that is the end of that turn. But he's restrained, so he can't do anything else. So Azrael, I'm sorry, Scott.
I'm going to go and try and attack the person who threw the red powder at me.
Okay, yeah, that's the person that's being restrained by Keen.
Still gonna kill him. I'm just kidding. Like, is there anyone else wandering around? Who else is up? Who else is up?
So there's a guard. There's a guard actively fighting. There's a guard that's unconscious.
Actively fighting. Let's go. Let's just get this guy. Rapier time.
Okay,
Okay, 17 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, let's see. That's a 9 damage plus where is 1d4. So altogether, that's 13.
13 damage. So yeah, you take your rapier and you kind of you just stick it through his eye, and it comes out and it kind of like goes in there and just kind of like you're like all the way deep in. Pull it out. He falls down dead.
Nice.
Got him.
Hell yeah.
I do a little dance.
As you guys,
No one
these
can
guys
see
like
my shoulder.
that's very clean.
Just crawls up his back.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I kind of like, I'm like, ew. Like, there's like an eye.
Yeah, it kind of pulls
on the
out the
end.
eye at the tip. Like,
I just kinda-
ah!
Yeah,
It's like, you know, when you have gum on the bottom of your shoe and you
Put it in the
scrape
first
it off the side with the curb. That's what I'm doing. I'm just I'm wiping my rapier on a bush. I'm just getting the eye off.
Oh
on
my
the bush.
gosh. All right. So then that's going to be Azrael.
Okay, so just to make sure, there's one running away, one unconscious, and one restrained.
And one kind
Yeah,
of
yes,
one
and one dead. Yes.
Okay, how far is the one that is running away?
So from where you guys were, you were actually all the way back. So he is now probably about 100 feet away. Because
Okay.
he actually ran back towards the door. Yeah.
Okay, about 100 feet. Okay, I will just, I'm gonna just hold my action and wait for the hard hitters to go. But if the one that's restrained gets unrestrained, I want to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, gotcha. So you're just kind of holding your
Yeah, I just
spells.
want to wait to see what the game plan is.
Perfect.
But if he gets free, then I'm gonna boom
Okay.
right on him.
You got it. All right. So then that's going to be Razga.
So the guard that's running away is running towards the door
Yeah.
to get into the warehouse.
I
How
mean,
far away from him am I?
So I would say if you wanted to, you could have got an opportunity attack on him because you were right there. But it was like the point of Keen was to kind of get them to run away. But if you want, you could have had that. and take that now as a reaction, and then take any actions you want.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is he running into the warehouse?
He's not running in. He's running towards. I would say he's not really running towards the door. He's running past the where he's kind of trying to go alongside the warehouse on the side opposite the pipe.
Okay. Is there any way I can change my action, or is it too late?
Well, that's fine because we're all imagining this, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
Should I do my opportunity attack first?
Yeah, if you would have taken that. Yeah.
Cool. And he's like 100 feet, so I'm gonna cast magic.
It's an 11, so I missed. Now go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you got magic missile.
Yeah, magic missile's 120. I can cast magic missile.
Okay. Yeah, so do 1d4 plus 1, and then if you're setting all 3, that's
Yeah.
times 3.
Oh, it's just a 1. Shit.
So that's 2. So you're just throwing 3 missiles at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, sorry. I accidentally rolled it again. That didn't.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So as he's riding, like these arcane bolts hit him in the back. He's kind of running through. Excellent. That's going to be so now it's Razgaz's turn. He's not within melee of you.
Can I get to within melee of him on my turn here?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay, then I will run up there and swing my great axe.
Yep.
Recklessly.
Excellent.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
Gosh. Yeah.
So-
double that
That's a
dice.
poor guy.
Hold on. $23.
Razga, what are you doing to this poor soul?
I'm thinking about those poor Tabaxi kids that this son of a bitch is making his money on. So I just leap up, and I'll be honest with you, I'll let you describe it as long as he's left in 2 pieces when I'm done.
Yeah, so I'm going to say with this, Razga, there's this point, Razga, where you come up and there's like you're running, but there's almost this slow, methodical, like this rage. You're seeing like around him a bunch of one-eyed children. And that's just kind of like this end. And instead of going over, you actually kind of come underhand and get him right between his legs, catch him and lift up just to like split him in 2. And he just whew,
Nice.
as blood kind of like you see a stream of blood just arc up. It goes against the building, kind of pours on the party behind you. And like you've just got this like spatter across your face.
Good thing I did that 6 damage to him.
You loosened it.
Yeah. Got him ready for you.
Razga, I mean, come on. I killed someone, but at least I was clean about it. Ugh. Well, I look at the eyeball in the bush. I'm like, sort of clean.
Yeah. The guard that's awake, he's taking the distance. Well, I'll get him real quick. Yeah, I think at this is pretty crazy. He's taking the disengage action, and he's moving towards the main part of the town, 30 feet.
We still have one on the floor.
Correct.
How long will he be asleep?
A minute.
All right, so that's 10 rounds.
Yeah, so we got plenty of time.
All right.
Yeah, so he goes running. He starts. You hear him screaming though. He's like, "Help! Help!" Talvin, it is your turn.
I see him, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. Can I use my 30 feet to close the distance?
Yeah. To whom?
To the one guard that's running away. So who's screaming for help?
Yeah, I would say. Yes, you're able. You're able to get within about 10 feet of him.
10 feet. Okay. Okay, so I'll use my crossbow and just kind of it's then I don't get disadvantage 10 feet, am I? If I'm
No, that would be within melee 5, so you're still
Gotcha.
good.
All right, so I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, I need something better than a 1. Okay, thank God. That is a 20, dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay, come on. No whammies. Okay, 5 points of piercing damage to that.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so it kind of hits his leg. He starts to stumble a little bit, screams, ah!
And okay, he's still up. So I don't want him leaving right now. So let's just go all out here. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And get that slot out of the way. It's gonna be it's staying the same form as before, just a giant mace with the blunt end, a dodecahedron. Just kind of like on fire, and then just start whacking him.
Okay,
So-
roll it.
Ooh, 22.
That hits. There you go.
7 points of force damage.
Okay, yeah. So this hits, and he just got there's this piece of his side that just explodes from the force of this, and he is down.
Hell yeah. Return to the group.
I give you a little golf clap.
Let's hide some bodies and body parts and get a
Oh, we got
sleeping.
Notion right there.
So
Let's-
yeah, you
Really?
got.
What do we want to do
so-
about the sleeping man?
Yeah, it's Keen. You've got one that's still restrained.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
other
that's
is
right.
sleeping.
So,
Keen.
So do you get advantage attacking the restrained guy?
He would if he would chooses to do so.
Yeah, and then I'll come back and I'll get the one that's Are you going for the strain one, Razga?
So
one
No,
that
it's
Keen
Keen's
has?
turn.
Oh, it's
I think
Keen. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's
I'm
Keen's
sorry.
turn.
I
Yeah,
thought
we're
we
still
were
on
in
we're
combat.
still in combat. No, it's
All right.
Keen's
My
turn.
bad.
no, I just wanted to grab. I was gonna grab one of them and question him. So if anything, I just want to grab the guy that's awake, I guess,
Yeah.
and just kind of
I
like
mean,
grapple,
he can
just
still
grapple
take.
him.
Yeah, he can still. So even grapple and restrain, he can still take actions and attack.
Yeah, I just want to hold him real quick. I don't want him to go anywhere because I want to ask him questions when all this is done.
All right.
So,
Try to make an
well, can I just
athletics.
attack him? I'm not worried about it. Actually.
Well,
I'll just
you're-
attack
you're-
him and I'll keep the guy on the floor because I forgot there's the one sleeping still, right? So
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So make
question
your
him.
attack with advantage.
that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Don't even need to roll twice.
No, you're good. You're good. So what are you doing?
So this is the guy that is trapped, and I just look at him and I just give him a slap, just a firm slap across the face so he can go to sleep. Just one big wolf claw, just
Yeah. So the wolf starts to go to sleep as you take half his jaw away.
just swipe.
And he's like, and goes.
You guys ever
down.
watch the Underworld series? Just like all that. All
Yeah,
that.
just like all of that. So you do have a few rounds where you have a sleeping person on the ground. Now we can say kind of what do you all want to do?
Razga, you
I
wanna
want to
flip
start
you get
hiding
some?
bodies and body parts.
Yeah.
Can I move this? Can I move this sleeping guy without waking him up? Could I pick him up and cradle him like a sweet little child?
I wanted to ask this one questions. I say we leave him in the road and somebody question him. We can go scary with me and Razga.
I like
Calvin
that.
can talk to him.
We can hide baby parts and then I'll head down
Yes.
to that pipe.
It's body
Cool.
parts, yeah.
And then,
Baby
and,
parts.
Same
And then
thing.
and then everybody head down there to the pipe and we can question the dude in the pipe and then murder him
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then go in.
Just-
All right,
All
so
three of us.
All about this, yeah.
are you attempting to hide the body stuff in the amount of time before the sleep spell ends then?
Yeah, that's a minute, so we got to do that really quick.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
we
kind
So
of,
should-
we got to do it
him
like
before
right
we-
now.
yeah, so like how quick are you trying to how much care are you taking in hiding these bodies?
How
I
about
literally grab one and
tie him up?
Let's
Tie the
hide
guy
him
up.
behind the bushes.
Yeah,
Behind the bushes.
I'll get my bit of rope and start restraining this guy.
Okay, so you start throwing bodies behind the bushes. And also then you successfully can do this and get him restrained, maybe gagged into the pipe. As he kind of comes to and definitely has this kind of like fear in his eyes, because as far as he knows, he was back when he was like, yes, yes, take your friend. And now he's in a pipe with all of you around him.
All right, Rosga leans in with his axe and places it right between the guy's eyes and puts a good sized cut there and says, cooperate, and then turns around and walks away, pacing angrily as bad cop.
All right, I'll be good cop today.
All right. So I'll do go ahead and make an intimidate check. You can use your strength as your base score. Given the way you're doing, so instead of charisma, you can do your strength plus, if you have proficiency in intimidation, you can add that, or it's just your strength modifier.
All right. 16.
Okay. Okay. He rolled 15, so that was close. He was natural 15 on that. All right. So then, Talvin, you playing good cop?
Yeah, I'll do that today. So I'll wipe off whatever guck I have, and I just look at him and say, now my friend over there, he likes to finish what he starts. And that line, that's just a prelude to what might happen unless you cooperate.
Can I kill him now?
Not yet, buddy. We're getting very close.
Hold on for like 2 minutes, but
Do you want to get out of here alive, friend? What's inside?
It's the production. It's the production line. Don't kill me.
Any guards that are? How many guards are we? If we walk through here, there would be any guards waiting for us when we walk in.
No one guards inside. No one.
why
what
not?
are you making? Yeah. Also, why? Why? Yeah. Why?
We don't. Only. Only Gavada scholar guards is allowed in. No one else goes in. I don't know.
What about now? Can I murder him now?
One more. Now we know you're making foul magic in there. Where is this coming from?
At this point, actually, because this will matter, all of you, well, you see this. I'm not going to make you guys roll for this. The orb that's glowing around his neck. You take an eye, you look, and it's a rather large eye that looks like a cat's.
I take it from him and I yank it off his neck. Is it still? It's still glowing at this point.
It stops glowing.
Cat's eye. I toss that to Keen and I'm saying, that tickle your fancy a little bit?
It's just given to us to help us do our job.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
How does it help you?
I hope to see you.
To see?
Dark vision. I'm just looking at him in the eyes. Kill him.
Rosga leans in, puts the blade of the axe under his nose, and says, what dangers await us inside?
I'm just, I mean, there's Mr. John. He's just working the crane, but he's nasty. Please don't kill me. Starts crying. Like, I have a wife, I have a daughter.
Any wizards? Any warriors?
Mr. John is a warrior. He trains us.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Actually,
life depends on this.
Do you know about the Tabaxi village?
No. I don't know what you're talking
Murder,
Don't lie.
murder,
Don't
murder,
lie.
murder, murder, murder.
Raska, no, it's not,
about.
it's not murder yet.
You know what? Yeah.
That's yeah,
Too
that's
late.
what he did.
Yeah.
Been
Oh,
murdered.
Yeah.
so you took him out. Yeah, I would say, yeah,
Yeah.
you
Come out.
Rausga, murder, murder, murder. Yeah.
as you the head is gone from this guard.
He would have said anything to stay alive, anyways.
I think we got what we need. And Rausga starts slowly making his way up the pipe.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess I'm inside at this point because I went around and like.
So sorry, Eleanor.
All good.
We're all kind of covered in little splats
Well,
of
so it's
blood.
up to you. You would have you went around. You're going the pipe end, so you would have seen them come in with the guard.
Oh wait, the pipe ends.
No, you would come in where the pipe starts, right? So they all came in the pipe. The combat ended. You were going around. So I'd
I
say
was going around like the entire time.
right, but the combat was quick.
Yeah,
You were
it was
kinda
literally
slowly going around.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's up to you, I guess. You would know the combat ended. And you would have gone on the pipe. You could have gone into the warehouse, or you could have joined them. What would you
Yeah,
have
I would have
done?
gone into the warehouse.
Okay. And what spell do you have on you?
Invisibility.
And that lasts
Concentration up to an hour.
an hour. Okay. Okay.
And it works too, because I didn't know he was there.
So that was pretty quick. I will resolve this. So what I would say is, what are you guys going to do? So Razgaz starts to slowly kind of enter, go down the pipe and enter in.
As
Yeah.
soon as he
let's-
passes
yeah.
me, I'm gonna follow Roscoe.
Same.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that's what's happening there. That's how that is any resolved. So then Elenthor, what you begin to look, and with your dark vision, go ahead and make a perception. Let's see how much you get here.
That's a 19.
19. As you first walk in, let me just check something. Go ahead and make a stealth check as well.
Do I have advantage because I'm invisible?
Yep.
Cool. That's a 9.
Okay. As you look, you first thing you see above you is there's a giant crane that has a hook that's right above the entrance, and above the pipe that's leading in here. To your right is this huge metal container that, as you just see above it, you see these whirring tubes that are spiked, that have all this green gook on it, that you see that's flowing into the thing. And I guess I'll give you that green. Beyond that, shouldn't have given you color. But as you look around and you make your first steps, it's a big warehouse. There's cages, and there's these humanoid creatures in them that look kind of like goblins, as well as wooden crates. There's this huge vat of kind of a slimy substance in the corner. And as you kind of peer around, you see the crane is hooked up to this big control deck that has an office on it as well, and it's kind of glowing with this arcane energy. So that's kind of what you get during.
Okay. Do I see anyone?
Yeah, you can move if you're casing. You move deeper, say you get to about the middle, and you can see there's this balding gentleman who's wearing some armor, and he's kind of at the controls, and he's staring directly at the pipe as he's got his hand on something. And I would say at this point, the timing is matched up as Razga steps through the thing here.
Do I see Razga?
Yeah, you see him just step through.
And how far away is he?
He's going to be about 30 feet.
Okay, 30 feet. I see him. And I say telepathically, Razga, careful. Something's about to happen.
Okay. You kind of get that. The crane is lowering, and he gets a 20 to hit Razga.
That's a hit.
Razga, you are grappled. You see the crane pull Razga up, move him over the spinning blades, and drop him. As you guys just see Razga go up.
Okay, weird question. I don't know if I could be able to see this. It's 13. Wait, you know what? Never mind. Keep going.
Okay.
It's too far for me.
This is going to be 6d6 piercing damage, Razga.
I don't guess there's any chance my rage is still engaged.
No.
Yeah.
It's only a minute. So you did pretty good. That's 19 piercing.
Alrighty.
As you are in these blades that are actively grinding you down, I need everyone to roll initiative. That was the surprise round.
Yeah, dude.
God.
And I'm
Damn.
going to, let's get this going.
No.
So don't give me a yet. I'll ask you in a little.
Yeah.
Here.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I know.
Fuck. Man, I really should have conserved some shit for that.
Me too.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking that during the fight. I was like, I probably
Ooh.
shouldn't have did all this, but
Nice.
That's okay. We can still do this.
fine.
So, what's this guy's name again? You know, the guy who's operating the crane.
I don't know. I don't really know. It's a woman that's in charge of this place, Luke Ray, but this sounds like a different person.
Yeah, we met her earlier.
I think
No,
it's-
Luke Ray is someone. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Yeah, we met her at
We
the
didn't meet
Quince
him.
Wing.
You guys did.
Well, you got yeah.
I think this guy's name is John.
Yeah.
That's right. That's John. Okay.
And he trained the guard, so
Okay. Okay.
All right. So we've got Razga in.
Oh, buddy, boy. Oh.
does
plus
not
there
look
was all
good.
that chemical waste. Ew.
Yeah. And
I never had anything. Did I even?
there's Keen. I say just coming out of the tunnel.
Yeah, I would have been right behind him.
Yeah. And we clocked. So actually,
Yeah.
this is actually positioned right here. You were right. Yeah, you're essentially here. Thor. And the rest of you are in the tunnel. Behind the tunnel is some goose. I'm not going to place you just yet.
Okay.
That's all right.
I have a question before we start.
Yes.
Is there any way that I can stabilize the person that Roz got killed? I'm proficient with medicine. And I have half-life, but I don't know if half-life or false life would bring someone back.
Razga, you tell me, did you chop his head off or did you just kind of...
Yeah, he's dead as dead can be.
Okay, his head is gone. Great. Okay,
Yep.
never mind then.
No one's coming back from Razga.
Nope. Just
He doesn't
thought I
hit
was-
often, but when he does,
He finishes the job.
That's okay.
All right, so let me get in here then. Oops.
plus any life-saving spells you have could probably be used on Razga before too long.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You're my
that's
priority right now. I got you,
No,
man.
shoot. Okay, cool. Let me just see.
You're gonna I'm gonna buff you like shit, bro.
Yeah, let's just actually. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then let's see. Let me just get this there. So there's that secondary craziness that we see. So. All right. So let me get everyone's stuff here. Let me go across. All right, Skaha, what'd you get?
It was 24, I believe. Yeah,
24.
22.
22.
22.
Keen.
21.
Excellent. Razga.
9.
Israel.
14.
14. Then Talvin.
8.
8. Then I'll use this from before. Okay. So Ska, you're going to be in the lead
17.
here. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so
Because I didn't have you from last time. That's why I got confused.
Key, Lanthor.
And then,
Ezreal.
what'd you get, Lanthor?
17.
All right, 17. Perfect.
Roscoe, what'd you get again?
9.
Okay, so you're definitely before me.
I really want to figure out how to get up that crane. That's what I want to do.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'd like to see if I can, like, slowly. I'm gonna use this action to try and stealth myself over, like maybe like through the walls and against.
Sure.
Is there like a slight blind spot?
Yeah, you can like, yeah, definitely.
Cranes are big. There's a lot of.
Yeah, so can you guys see? Yeah, so you can actually come along right here, really, and see
Nice.
that. So
I need to get John.
So it's up to you if you want to. I mean, you can just move that way, or you can stealth. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stealth just in case.
Okay.
You never
So-
know what the DM is gonna drop on you. So
So I'd say
Let's see.
stealthily, you're able to kind of get to these steps here, like right here, where you're still possibly there.
I'm possibly there.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
So just give me a stealth check.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, so I'd say you go right through there. It's a tight squeeze. So we're going to say you kind of use your bonus action dash to get there, but yeah, because you kind of moved at half your movement. But
I'm a slippery little thing, so.
all right. Anything else?
I just want to see if I can peek behind the corner to see what he's doing right now, because I have a feeling he was focused on dropping our resident lizard man into that of spikes.
Yeah, so you can see what he's actually doing is he's like kind of like he's very familiar with whatever this panel is back here. So the panel, and he's kind of just kind of watching and kind of typing in, like kind of moving runes around to get them to do what he wants them to do.
Oof. Okay, so I'd like to figure out how I can get John.
How much
like-
movement do you have left?
I think I don't have. No, my dash was used as a bonus action to get here. So
Okay.
you know what? I'll figure out how to get
Yeah.
John later. Let's vote. Let's go to the next guy. Come on.
Sure.
Who's next? Let's go.
All right, Keen.
I just scream out for Rosga and I try to reach out and pull him out of the vat. I just want to climb up it kind of thing and like stand at the top and see if I
Yeah,
can reach
I
him.
would say because you're in your form, you have a good chance of pulling that off.
Okay, this is good.
So, I mean, it is hard because you're actually pulling him out of like gears that are grinding him, right?
Yeah, but I'm not
So-
gonna leave him in there.
Yeah, so let's do, we're going to say an athletics check. I'll set this at 20 to get him out. So you're up here trying to grab him out.
Do I get any assistance to that? Since I'm obviously trying to get out as well.
No.
Oh, I got advantage on. Can I take advantage since I have it on strength checks?
Yeah, that's a strength check.
All right, perfect. Not any better.
You just
7.
7. No. So you take your action, and it's just you pull hard. And you're just not able to get him out.
Oh. Can Dragonborn shed? If you do, it's going to be a terrible shed next time with all these cuts.
It's got some battle scars, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm just
for
gonna
whoever
sit
got
up there.
that.
Yeah, I mean, and as you're looking down, I mean, you see skulls in this goop,
Ugh.
and it's just a nasty kind of thing. You can see like it's processed here and maybe run somewhere else. At this point, too, all the cages begin to rattle, and you hear these voices that are just like, "Help us! Help us!"
Oh my, I can't make a sound, but I am freaking out in my tiny hiding spot.
I hear that, but I'm just focused on Rosca at the
Yeah.
moment, so that's just my turn. I'll just take
Yeah.
that.
You got it. So then,
I'm just trying to hold on to whatever I can of Rosca.
Ellenthor, it is your turn.
All right. So am I next to one of the goblin cages?
Yes.
All right. How many goblins are inside it? Just one?
There's one.
Okay.
So each of the ones that have more of like the gray stuff on are cages.
Okay. I say, we'll be right with you. And I'm going to move
Like you're a
30
leader.
feet, 30 feet to my right, towards where Mr. John is.
Yep.
And can I get a line of sight on him, or is he high up?
He is high up. So
Or would I have the line of sight on him where
I would
am?
say if you're trying to get a, not really, but if we instead of this way, if we move you here, you could line of sight on.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
You got it. From where you are, he's going to have a +2 to his AC for cover.
Okay.
But you do have line of sight.
Yeah, that probably doesn't hit. That's a 13.
No.
Yep.
That goes wide. Just wide.
All right. Checking bonus actions real quick. Nope, that's all I can do.
All right. Then that is going to be his turn then. And let's see here. You see him punch a few things, and the crane moves, lifts up, but actually it was kind of there anyway, and is going to attempt to grab Keen.
Kind of feel the crane move. I'm just kind of like trying to adjust myself at the same time. Like,
Son of a bitch.
What do I
All right,
need?
Keen, that's going to be 19.
Yep, mine's 17.
All right, so you are grappled, and he's going to move you in as well. Actually, let's do. Yeah. So, so yeah, the crane picks you up and moves you right in there. So that'll be damage to you.
hear those die. It's just like, ooh.
It's going to be 19 piercing, halved to 9
God, that's
because of
right.
your wolf form.
My God.
Thank God.
I'm having a panic attack right now.
Get ready, Tal.
That is his.
I'm looking at you guys like being shredded in there. I'm just, oh,
Yeah, that's his full turn. So then that's going to go over to Ezreal.
Okay, can I see him from where I am? I don't know where my character is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I put this on a weird angle. I don't know why I did that.
We also
So-
just see it. There you go.
Yeah, so I could say you are. Yeah, you're right within the tube. So you like, we'll give you free action to be able to kind of see what's going on.
Okay. I want to
Right there.
sneak. I don't want him to know that I'm there if that's possible. But then I want to cast blindness / deafness and try to blind them.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
There we go. There's a wizard.
perfect. Thank you,
Hey,
Come
Abby.
on. Come on.
Oof.
Come on.
Is that a con save?
Aw.
Yeah, it's a con save. Please fail.
Need that to fail.
Tiefling, my
That's a
tiefling
5.
game.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Yes.
blind. He's blind.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Asriel, you little treasure.
Yeah, so
Welcome.
You little treasure.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all my second.
so what does
one.
your blindness spell look like there?
Yeah, so it is, I have it written down. Blindness is just a verbal. So I just say something and I'm just gonna say away. And I think his eyes kind of just close and he just can't see anything.
Okay, yeah, it's almost like his eyes
can't-
shut.
Yeah, it's just the verbal component. So
Yeah, excellent.
nothing cool happens, but
That must feel so weird. Like you can't open
Yeah.
your
You're
eyes.
forcing your eyes to
It's like
stay
you're just
shut.
tugging on an eyelid.
All right.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
that's
pulling on
rough.
the
That's rough.
eyelid.
Yeah,
That's-
so that's right.
That's really good.
That's not funny.
Razga, at the start of your turn, you take more damage from this machine.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh, are we
Shit,
gonna
gotta
tell
turn-
me
we
we're
gotta-
gonna lose a
Uh-oh.
character?
We
in
have to turn this off. We have to turn this off.
Yeah,
This is going to
I
be
got you.
21 piercing damage, Razga.
Razga is unconscious.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm being buffered by blades. Jesus.
What was it, 21?
Yeah. But you don't make a death save because it's at the start of your turn and it doesn't cause any more ones because it just knocks you out. So you're at 0. So that just ends your turn. But it will cause failed death saves at the start of his turn. Just so everyone understands. And melee damage at that point causes 2 failed death saves automatically. So if Razga is not removed, there's a 50% chance Razga dies forever at the start of his next turn.
no.
Talbot, it's your turn.
No.
Ah!
Just got some great lore drop.
God damn it.
And
I don't know what to
the
do.
character might die.
Okay. Shit. Fuck. Let's just. Am I gonna risk doing this for an action? Okay. How about? It's an action to do this, but I'm gonna try spare the dying, so that's gonna at least stabilize him.
Those things
Okay.
are turning.
Okay.
I know there's a turning, and if there's any way at all, can I attempt to at least try and pull him out? I know that was my action. I
Why
don't
don't
know.
you try?
Or gum up the
Hey,
works or something.
Why don't you guys try jamming the blades?
I mean, it's an action to pull him out.
Okay.
So if you're going to spare the dying, that's what you're going to do.
Hang on. Fuck. If this doesn't work, he's gonna die. So,
I mean, I would say just mechanically, you'd get that he would not have to make a death save because you spared him. So
yeah,
it would give him 2 fails, but he wouldn't have to roll
yeah.
necessarily on that turn. He might have to do it again because that might undo the stabilization.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Keen is in there too, though.
But it would
I know
probably
Keen's in
save
there.
him.
Okay, you know what?
Dean's about to
let's
try to
nix
tuck
that.
this man out.
Let's nix that. I'm gonna take the mace that I've been having, and then I just want to flip it around and see if I can jam these tumblers from moving at all.
Okay, so you're taking your physical mace.
Yeah, my mace and just jamming it in there so it stops moving.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's just do an attack roll.
Natural 18 plus
Okay.
4, so that's another 22.
Okay, let's roll damage.
Where's that? There it is. You're feeling lucky. It's only 4 points of bludgeoning.
4 points. That you deal damage to it is definitely like kind of sparks. You see it's loose, but it is not enough to prevent it. You could say enough of those, you would be. I mean, it would probably stop working, but
Okay.
that wasn't
Okay.
enough in that one hit.
All right. Shit. Let me just double check some things real quick. So that was my action.
I don't know, but Keen is really hurt.
Okay, and as a
So-
bonus action, I am going. I don't know if that'll work though.
Keep that in mind because I'm in my wolf form.
I know. Sanctuary wouldn't work. So that's kind of
Yeah, it's automatically. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Shit. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, guys. That's it for me.
okay.
I'm an idiot. That's it.
So that was Talvin. So yes, Talvin's turn. No, it's Talvin. Everyone went. Okay, so now
Yeah.
we're back up, and Skaha.
Okay, so John is blind and deaf. That's what you,
Well, just blind.
or
He's
just blind.
blind.
Yeah,
Just blind. Okay, we gotta kill John. If I kill John and then just smash some buttons until this thing turns off. That's the big
Let's-
plan.
Yeah. I feel it. Yeah. Buttons seem like a priority right now.
Yeah.
Rosga,
Yeah. I'm going to try. Can I assume that I kind of have been seeing what he's been using?
I mean, you can't see what he's doing on that panel. You see that there's runes. If you didn't know what I mean, but you know, obviously you can put together that he's operating the crane.
Yeah, I get
Just
there's
the crane, though.
crane, but I just need to. I need to figure out how to turn off the crane. Jesus.
You know what? Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Okay. I'm going
Yeah.
to go and move to get him. So would it be?
I mean, it's up to you. If you
since
want
he's
to move
blind-
up and take a look at the panel, you could see if you could understand it.
Yeah, I'm going to. The guys, but I'm going to go up to the panel. Should I do a stealth check just in case? This man is blind.
He's
not deaf.
blind. Just you're good. Well, actually, let's make a stealth check because
Okay, I'm gonna-
Well, yeah, we're saying if you're going to go to the panel and inspect it, you're right next to him. So this is to see if he thinks a creature's next to him. So we'll go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, stealth. Come on.
Is it- Any kind of
13.
advantage.
Actually, that's right. He automatically fails anything regarding sight, so never mind. You're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, there's
Oh my
no
God.
way he can see you.
Okay.
Blind. That's what, especially because this is
Good,
magical
I didn't think
blindness.
a
I'm
13 would be
totally
enough.
saying that is good. So yeah, you move on up.
Okay, I'd like to inspect the runes to see if I can turn this thing off.
Yeah, Arcana check.
Because I want to know what Roscoe's lore. Why is he acting like this?
Like any fucking full time.
I'm so invested, buddy. Like, come on.
All right, this is
Not
this
like
is a
this.
this is a DC 15 Arcana.
Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Let's see. Okay, Arcana check. So glad I chose. Come on. Let's see. It is a 19.
Nice.
19. You look at this thing and you piece it together. This one rune that's kind of glowing, almost like it's overheating. And you're like, I think that's it. And you take it and you kind of press in and you move it down. And you guys see the gears as the gears are off.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
All right, let's look this bitch up.
it's not
Let's
over. It's not over yet,
go.
boys. It's not over yet.
Oh
my God.
It's not over yet.
It is something for me to. Oh my god.
All
It's
right.
not.
Come on. Let's go.
Keen, you do
I
not
was
take
invested
damage.
too.
On your turn. But Keen, it is your turn. I
All
know.
right,
I think a
boys.
roll is coming.
Yes, it is. So here we go. Oh my god, it almost landed on 3. That's a 19, so we're good. So I don't attack Rosca.
Oh.
I don't swipe Rosca.
Oh shit,
So
that's right.
it's my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, I was like,
That's
this
why I
is-
was trying to tell y'all. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all. I'm like, bro, I'm so low, and the only man close to me is Rock. I'm like, he's down.
Okay. Okay.
But we're good. We're good. So I take my turn and I just grab Rosca's limp body and I just attempt to throw it over get him out of the poison.
Yeah, so you're just throwing his body out.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to like drag him. I'm gonna get to the top and I'm gonna pull him up.
Okay, so are you? So I guess are you pushing him out? Or are you both are you trying to exit with him?
I don't mind staying in longer. I just want to get him out. So I'll stay in. Even if it's easier for me to chuck him over, then I'll stay in
Okay,
and
I'll
chuck
say
him
if
over.
you're gonna stay in and use like your whole full to make sure this happens,
Yeah.
then yeah, you fully get Razga out.
All right, so that's what I do then. And then
Sure.
that's it. That's my turn.
So we'll say that you go ahead and lift Razga up out onto the deck.
Yep, I just pick him up and you just see me just.
Yeah, and I'll say you're able to balance on that grinder right there.
Is that the deck or is that the crane?
Well, the deck of the crane, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we got right there. It's like, ah!
I
You
just.
resist killing him.
I say, someone help Razga.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Okay. So.
I don't have
Let's
any
keep-
move. Can I move at all?
No,
Or
we
did I use
like
all
for
my movement and
yeah for the
everything? Yeah, okay.
guaranteed success, we just took the whole thing basically. So to
I'm worth
avoid a roll is
Worth
what
it.
we kind of went to.
Worth it.
So yeah, so Elenthor, it is your turn.
You're mute, bud.
One more with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, all attacks have advantage on the blinded creature.
But I like it.
Okay.
Ezreal, please don't move.
That was that's a 21.
21 hits.
Where's a good D10? Because I don't want this to mess up. I'll use a metal one, sure.
Metal's always good.
That's 4 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
Metal's not always good.
Okay. Yeah, so it singes the outer kind of skin a little bit.
And
I'm pressing myself up against the panel because I'm like, this guy's fairly close to me.
I'm gonna try to get closer to the pipeline so I can actually make my way up the thing, or to like somewhere where there would be a way to get up onto the deck.
Yeah, there's stairs over there that you can see.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head for the stairs then.
What angle do I even have this? Yeah, so I'll just give a quick, so you can kind of see over here. It's kind of where the stairwell is. So you're able to move that direction.
Okay, yeah, I make my way to the stairs.
So, yeah, so we can. Yeah, so you kind of get up to the top of the stairs there. Let me actually switch you guys. Since I actually can see him right there. This actually works out. So, yeah. Overhead shot. Next, then, it is going to be. Elenthor. So, Ezreal.
Did John not get anything? I thought that was his turn after Lamp.
Oh yeah. So that's his. Thank you. He's there. He is aware that someone just had to do that, so he is going to try to attack the creature nearest him. Because even if you get your stealth, interacting with the panel alerted him to your presence. And so he's going to take his long sword in his hand. And they're going to be a disadvantage. So, yeah, the first one's an 8. And the second one's a 16 to hit. Disadvantage for Skaha.
Okay.
Scott, is a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he's got 2 hands. He takes his, as he's able to kind of get you with just one of them. The other one you easily dodge. And that is going to be for 5 slashing damage.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's not
And
too
then
bad.
he
Very
can make
thankful.
another con save to try and be unblind.
Yep.
Unblind, not blinded.
That's 17.
That does it.
Okay, so yeah, so Scott, you can see his eyes kind of open up and stare at you. And yeah, you're right by that, so he's not going to go through that. Yeah, so now it is going to be Ezreal's turn.
Okay, I want to get Keen out of the goop.
Okay.
So I mean, what do I have to do to get that to happen?
Well, how do you want to do it? He's kind of like he's standing on him, so he can probably freely move off. He just uses action to go that. So what do you want
Yeah.
to do?
I
Like
think
he's
I'm
standing
good.
up on things like
Okay,
perched.
you're good.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I am
Um,
gonna not do that. Instead, Rosga is right there. So does my false life, would that stabilize Rosga at all?
Let me check.
I don't know how that. They're temporary hit points. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so
only
that
to
case,
self?
yeah, it's yourself. Yeah, so that's just on you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Then we'll just let's just toll the dead on John there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spirit of Rosga encourages violence.
Yeah.
D12 because he lost hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he makes a wisdom save.
It's gonna be 15.
Oh, damn it, he saves. Okay.
It's only half damage though, or no damage?
No damage with Toll the
No
Dead.
damage. Doesn't do
Cantrip.
anything.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, shit. I think I can do Searing Smite as a bonus action though.
Mhm.
Oh, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna help Keen out of the thing because that's all I can do. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
what was your action to cast it? So it would be you can't give the help.
oh, I
action,
can't do both.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Then sorry guys, I can't do anything this turn.
It's all right.
All right, Razga, you are stabilized but unconscious, so we'll go past you and Talvin.
All right. But if I can get my movement to Rosgok just so I'm able to touch him.
So he's up on the crane. So he's about that's a good 20 feet, 15 feet.
Okay. So how
Yeah,
about
If I'm not making death saves, then you may as well just murder that man.
all right, I feel the spirit of Razga answering me and giving me the green light. So I'm gonna head towards Mr. John with my 30 feet.
All right, so I'll take you here.
And then tell me how far he is from me.
Yeah, so you'll be about here. And so he's about 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. This always works, so I'm just going to, let's see here. I'm just going to point right at him and then start shouting at everybody like, fuck him up! And then it's just going to be a whole area around him is going to start glowing with this this purplish light as I cast Fairy Fire on him.
All right. That's a dex
And then
save?
that is indeed a dex save of 12.
Okay.
That's for everyone in the
That's
area.
good. That's going to be an 18.
Yeah, okay. Then he saves that.
Yeah, and I would say because you can make a cube, you can make it so that it doesn't hit everybody else because he's on the edge there.
That would be very nice, thank you.
So you can just kind of do the edge.
All right. And yeah, that's
So light goes down, doesn't activate on him.
and yep, that's my turn.
All right. Yeah. So the light, this dodecahedron light kind of comes down. He just steps the side of it, looks at it, and then it's top of the order. So Ska.
I'm going to try and see if I can get a hit on John. That's such a weird name for a guy of this caliber. Like, yeah, we have to go attack John.
An alias, like the protagonist or Bond.
J apostrophe HN.
Oh, now I hate this pretentious bastard even more.
Let's see if I can get him. To hit, it's a 5. I don't get him. I know I don't get him. I just make a swipe, like, because I'm still so surprised from him suddenly opening his eyes. I'm like,
yeah, he catches your arm and just kind of pushes your whole body against the wall.
She is a child.
Man, Keen, it is your turn.
All right. Okay, we're good. So I'm just pissed at this point. I'm just gonna make a mad dash towards him. Do I have enough distance to run straight at him?
Give me an athletics check to see how well you do across all this. There's multiple levels going on here.
It's 8.
8.
But that's with advantage, right? For a strength
Oh,
check.
that's right. That's right.
That is true.
It's 8.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
So yes, I'm going to say you can move, but it's going to be half your movement.
Right.
So are you 30?
Yes.
So we'll say you kind of get up here, so like 5, 10, kind of 15. We'll put you right about there.
That'd be in range for a crossbow shot.
Yeah, take out your crossbow and shoot it.
Yep.
All right, we're going to put you down here for simplicity, but yeah.
And got stuck on the twine. I'm like, he did a
Okay,
cool acrobatic thing.
okay.
The...
There you go. Put you
That's
there.
a nat 20.
Yeah!
My God.
Throw your crossbow. This big wolf fires a crossbow.
That's 9 damage. It says crit.
So that's
Okay.
Roll 4, 1.
With the
9
crit,
damage.
yeah, that's yeah.
Wait, plus my 4 for the dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that? It says 1 plus 4 plus 4 instead of.
weird.
It should have doubled. It should have made it 5. So it should
So
be
it should
10.
be 13.
It should be
13,
14.
So four
14.
more.
It should be 14. It should have
Okay.
been because I rolled 5 on the dice, so it should have been 10 and then plus the 4.
Okay.
Weird.
Yep, so I do 5 more damage on that. Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Yeah, so I mean, stuff's happening. He's actually still looking okay as you look at him. So it is then going to be Elenthor's turn.
muted, bud.
Every time.
Getting I mute myself. I run up to him as I do. I summon the sword and I take a swipe at him. Well, that's a natural 18 for a total of 21.
Yeah, that hits him definitely.
I'm gonna do that one-handed. That's a D8. That is 4 points slashing. And
Okay.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna do the 2-weapon fighting because I only did that one-handed. That definitely does not hit because that was a natural 5 plus 3 for an 8.
Oh. His turn.
And that be me.
Okay. Let's see here. I think he will. Yeah, he's actually just going to go attack you, Skaha, as that's kind of where his focus has been. And he hits regular hits now. So that's 11.
Doesn't
Mrs.
hit.
Skaha. And 15.
13.
Okay, so second
Oh,
one hits.
That does hit. Second one hits. Yeah.
So yeah, he takes 6 slashing across your chest.
Mm,
6
Lovely.
longsword again.
fantastic.
And he's intimidated. You can kind of see in his eyes like he's just trying to do as much damage as he can to anything that would try to interfere with what's going on. So then, Azrael.
Okay. Let's magic missile this bitch.
You said in such a monotone voice.
Yeah. I know.
I got a 1 again.
This is so
Missile
it's
this
Oh, no.
So
energy is just
pathetic.
Let's magic missile.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, cast magic missile, I guess.
That stick,
the
that 6
lunar
damage.
Yeah, just 6 again.
All right.
Magic missile sucks for me.
So it is like, yeah, between Keen, just all these missiles fly as they hit him.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Again, Roscoe's okay. So Talvin.
Okay, trying to get as close as I can to the group here. So maximum movement 30 feet towards Mr. John.
Okay. Now, so you're able to, yeah, you can come on in the fray here.
All right,
Desire.
let's see this. Okay. Just check this. And then I'm going to... All right, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, Radiance of the Dawn, and just have this 30 feet radius explode in radiant light, and make him make a just him to make a Constitution save.
Okay. It's 18.
All right, well he still gets half damage here.
Okay.
Let's see, that's 2d8. That's all right.
What does your radiance look like?
It's gonna like this this monochromatic light just shoot out, and as it gets closer to the edges, it's gonna be like burn this purple fire. So there's that. Where's my 10s? There are my 10s. Okay. So that's only 12 points of radiant damage reduced to 6.
Okay. That makes a save.
Okay. And
So as it comes up, you see there's almost like this pinkish energy surrounding him that he starts to kind of push off against your effect with, but it does damage him.
okay. And then if he's within 30 feet from me.
He's right
At
next
least.
to you, yeah.
He's right next to me. Oh, even better. So yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Then it's Ska.
Since he attacked me, can I use Hellish Rebuke?
It is late for that. This is the next round. So that's a reaction when he attacks you.
Yeah, that's right. I'll save it for next time. Let's rapier him. Let's see if I get a hit.
Right.
Does that do it?
I didn't hear you.
15.
15?
15.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
So again, it just bounces
Oh,
off the
never mind.
armor.
Shit, guys, we can do this.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we can do this.
Keen, it's your
Everybody just
turn.
Got so many hits in.
Alrighty. And I'm good. So
There you go.
can I get in melee range to swipe?
Yeah, we'll say you're able to move in and out to get him at this point. You guys kind of are navigating and moving out for each other.
Hey, he chose that corner.
Yeah.
So is he flanked?
He is not because of the way he is with the control panel.
That's a 1. Not 1 for the first one. And a 19 for the second.
19 hits.
19 hits. And that is 11 damage.
All right. That kind of comes underneath the split mail he has on and just kind of like claws into his stomach. You are very upset over what he has done to everybody.
I just give him a little faint, then a real swipe, and I fall back again.
There you go.
Excellent. All right. And then that is Ewan Thor.
All right, brace, because a blender might go on in the background. But I'm gonna whack him again with the long sword, one-handed.
Yep.
That does not hit. That is a 5 plus 3. And 2-weapon fighting, I have to like actually hit to get.
We can do this.
This poor guy.
I believe in you guys.
Right? We
Yeah.
are almost.
Yeah, you have
I
to
got
hit
it.
for
We're
all
just
Come on,
kind of
man.
knocking on his armor.
that.
I got
Come on,
no
guys.
bonus actions, so that's my turn.
Okay. It's his turn now. He is going to, he kind of looks over at the panel and he reaches over and kind of hits one of the buttons, and all the runes on it glow red, very bright. As you kind of see, he's just bleeding, like he's coughing up some blood. And that will end his turn. So as you kind of see, there's this kind of hum that starts to generate from the panel of the device. Like, Azrael, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Ezra's still in the tunnel. Just kind of like,
I'm keeping my distance.
Hey, what's that? Phew.
Bind us to adventure.
This is my kind of fight.
You in your little rain boots and graphic tee, hiding in a tunnel
I couldn't make it better.
with your
myself.
little wand.
Cool. I'm gonna try and cast Chill Touch on him. So that's just a ranged spell attack. So I'm gonna roll that, and that is a hit, probably 23.
Yes.
Cool. And then it does 1d8 necrotic. That's a 5. And then wait, let me check something. Nope, that's everything.
Okay, so that's 5.
Yeah, just 5 necrotic damage. And it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, but I don't know if that matters.
Okay. It's 5 damage to him. You can see like ah, screaming.
And there's also a ghostly hand grasped on him.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a hand that kind of you see a hand forms and starts choking him. He's like just like screaming as his hands around his throat.
You see, I'm in there with you guys. Just
Yeah, and probably at this point it's probably a skeletal hand, I would assume. It's like
Yeah.
an outright bone hand that's been into him.
Yeah.
So Rosgud Rosgud's done. Talman.
All right. You guys need a little boost. So how about I do this? I'm just gonna crack my knuckles and then extend a little bit, and then you're all gonna get bless. So it's gonna be the 3 around me, Skaha, Elanthor, and Keen. You each get a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice.
So hopefully that'll be enough. And then let me just get that down. And I think that's my turn. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Excellent. The bless. Then Skaha, it is your turn again.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Rapier.
Nice.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
21.
Yeah,
There
that
you go.
hits. There you go.
Let's see. Okay,
Is there
21.
any sneak attack with that?
Two,
There is. She could sneak attack with this one.
Oh,
three, but then I roll my 2d4s because I have one from him and one for my swashbuckler bonus.
I mean, you already hit him, so
So-
it's only 2 hits, not
It's only
damage.
to hit, yeah.
It's 9.
Is that with your sneak attack?
Which I think is
No, not actually.
so. What is
See.
that for rogues?
2d6, I think, if you
Oh, let's see. 2d6 for, okay, then I guess it'd be altogether 19.
19. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, there we go.
I completely like go up, like kind of make myself bounce up from my injuries and slash him across the neck.
Okay, yeah. So
Right
you got to
there.
balance yourself against the wall that he had shoved you on.
Ah!
Yeah, and just kind of, and you just kind of cut right across his neck with the tip of the rapier as he starts to choke on his blood and fall down dead.
Nice.
Take that, Jahan.
God.
Now check out that humming control panel.
Yeah, so at this point, that did happen in the initiative order. So Keen, is your turn.
Uh-oh.
Who's the closest?
Oh, that's right. That is going to be Skaha.
Oh, I guess I swipe.
Roll your attack
no.
against Skaha.
15.
Did you add a D4 to that? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Forget
Oh
it.
wait. Oh.
Yeah.
No, that does matter actually. That
Oh,
does
really?
matter actually. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because I only have to beat 8.
Is that a saving throw? You
It's
need?
a wisdom
Yeah,
save
yeah.
throw.
Oh yeah. Then yeah.
Oh, so I'm good. We made it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't swipe anybody. We're good.
Oh.
So at the beginning of my turn,
So I wasn't useless, is what you're
I
saying.
yes, perfect. Bless.
Hey.
Bless.
Bless is a great spell.
Absolutely. Oh
So,
my god. So
I
glad
immediately
kept it.
drop my wolf form at the beginning of the turn as soon as combat. Is combat over? Is he down?
Yep.
Sinister?
He's down, but there's still this humming thing. So what are you going to do?
Oh, I moved towards the humming then.
Yeah. So
I
you're
drop
right
my
there.
form as well.
You're at the panel. That's glowing red and it's kind of increasing in intensity.
I just. What is it? What is this? Is this just like a switchboard? Is this like a?
There's
Oh,
multiple
yes.
runes. There's
But
like
you kinda
9 different runes on it that seem are glowing red.
Say Elanthor, Talvin, anyone? You guys have any ideas of this?
I'm gonna look at it.
Rolled like
I
a-
don't even play with it. I
Skahan-
just sit
Skahan
down.
knows how
and
to
No,
do
hurt.
I
it,
know
though.
which one is stop. Yeah,
Well,
I
so
saw
here's the
one
thing:
was
is that we're still in
bright
initiative
red.
order
Some of
because of the
that's
way that
stop.
he did
I
this.
see.
So Keen, if you're just saying someone take care of it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down because I'm hurt. I don't think I would be too worried about. I'd let somebody else take that.
Okay, so then it's Elanthor. It's your go.
Matt, you also have 2 cameras on Ryu right now.
Do I still? Thanks.
Yeah.
I thought I ended that.
Alrighty. I'm going to. I don't know if I should examine the control panel or just try to destroy it.
Maybe
Take a look at it.
this is my opinion.
See if
but,
you
like,
see
let's
anything.
Sample it. Maybe
Um.
there's something that can free the goblins. If they're just hanging in cages.
Well, no, the cages are on the ground,
Oh,
if I assume correctly.
all right.
Yeah.
But I want to take care of this humming thing before it does anything to kill us, potentially.
Got it.
Good call.
And our barbarian is right on top of the crane.
Yeah, so let's just look at it, bro.
Yeah.
See if you can find some way to
Yeah.
stop it.
I'm gonna find a way to try to stop it.
Okay. I would say if you're trying to kind of investigate the panel, make an Arcana check.
That's a natural 1.
Hmm.
I was gonna ask if I could still get the D4 because I'm blessed,
Here,
but
take
nah.
some of this. You're still blessed, I guess. It's still a couple. It's like 6 seconds past. So
So you look at it. You're not sure what to do, but you still have action. So you still have your turn.
Fuck it. I'm gonna hit it with the longsword.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Roll your attack.
it's too late now. It's too late now.
6 plus 3 at the same time.
That's a 9. That's not enough to get it. Just kind of sings off. It doesn't
Elanthor,
activate.
what are you doing?
I apparently
I told
can't
you
hit
to check it out, not destroy the thing.
I couldn't figure out what to do. This is the best course of action in my head.
Lanthor, can you read? I just want to make that clear. Can you read?
Azriel, can you come take a look at this?
I'm on my way.
Calvin.
You're in a pipe. So you're just like,
I'm still at the starting spot. I literally haven't.
So at this point, it grows a bright red and explodes.
Oh god.
Oh,
Good thing I'm right next to it.
good thing
It's
I'm not
gonna
right next to
make-
it.
We actually fell during battle, but he'd be safe anyway, as it makes a 20-foot radius sphere of flame.
Oh, hey guys.
I need everyone that's on the panel there, which is everyone except Razga, and Azrael, to make a dexterity saving throw.
D4s, everybody. D4s.
Guys,
Thanks a lot.
The
That's not bad. 16 for Talvin.
Okay, 13 for me.
12 for
I
Keen.
cannot speak it.
12.
Oh, buddy.
That's cool. I have a cool backup character.
You got one, Elanthar?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I also got a
Unless-
cleric next to you.
Unless it's against being diseased or poisoned.
No, so everybody but Lanthar, you take 12 fire damage, but Scott takes 6, but Lanthar takes 24.
Fuck.
As this one exploded.
Didn't get me.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm down to 3.
Jesus.
So
I'm down
burned.
to
It
3
was,
hits.
Keen is sleeping on the floor, or at least you think he's sleeping.
Oh boy.
I was so happy that I was just looking at the map because Razga is 25 feet away
Ooh,
Oh my god.
from the blast. I was like,
It's
oh
like
man,
just 5 feet.
this is 5 feet saved him.
Ow. That's ow.
Who's fucking talking?
I just stare
Down on
from
both
the
knees.
side with all this like rebel. Like I'm already kind of bleeding and bruised in some spots, but now there's all this soot, and I'm just like, ugh.
Someone
Someone
makeup burn off.
is Keen okay? I'm gonna touch him and he's not reacting, right?
Right.
Alright. Cure wounds.
Yeah. So roll it.
Okay. That's D8. Okay. You're gonna get wow, okay. 6 points back.
Yeah, his choke's like.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. I'll be right back.
how
And
you
I'm gonna
guys doing over there?
I do this too much.
Walk with him.
yeah. And I'm gonna go to Razga and then just
Oh, then I just walk downstairs.
yeah, I'm just gonna knock him on his little noggin and be like, "Wakey, wakey, come on, buddy," and that's another cure wounds.
How much heals was that first one? I'm sorry, I missed it.
That was 6.
6.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the wrong die.
All
for
the
that.
green creatures in the cages are cheering. Like, yeah!
I want to go start.
I told
opening.
you.
Oh,
Get back. Sid.
Azrael must be closest to the cages,
And
right?
Razga,
I'm
you
Yeah,
get
yeah, she is.
9.
9.
Razga gets 9. There you go, buddy.
I'm
They-
walking over to the first cage I see.
Are they locked or can I just open them?
They are locked.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
I
But,
whack it, lock with
I'll
my
get over
pencil.
there. I
But
got
real
10 points.
quick, Ezra, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, 16?
16. Okay. So these things are so cute. They've got like the biggest anime eyes that you can possibly imagine, and their big floppy ears come down. And where regular goblins kind of have like these really harsh angles to their face, this is just like gentle cherubim cutesy all over.
Oh,
As they're like, hello, sir. And you feel their cuteness almost overwhelm you, but you're like, okay, they're cute, but I gotta keep my head, and you're okay.
Oh my god.
I go over to the nearest
You-
cage and just whack a lock with the sword.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
I was cocked.
can I tell, like, is it from the makeup? Can I tell if it's from that? Or is it just because they're just freaking cute?
Yeah, that's a 20.
Goblins?
20.
They're vermin.
You look, and I mean, they just look super cute. It doesn't. I would say it does not seem like it's the makeup.
Okay.
That's a pretty
It
cute
just
goblin.
seems. In fact, go ahead and make it. Actually, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Mirror. Oh, that's right.
I'm just sitting up Razga on the crane to be like, now what did we learn today?
I got a 15.
Not
15?
much.
Yeah, me neither,
Yeah.
bro.
So
I'm-
you're
I'm- it's just
processing this, and you start to realize that this cuteness,
Yeah.
this just overwhelming, is coming from them, and you're realizing you're in the factory, and they're being ground up, and you're connecting that the makeup's not affecting them; they were the ones
Ooh.
that were providing the effect for the makeup
Got
by
it.
being harvested.
I tell everybody. Be careful.
Yeah.
As I said, I go over to a cage and
Let's get these guys out of cages. Yeah.
I start whacking locks.
Yeah. You're releasing these cute, tiny creatures. And they're just like, thank you, sir. Thank you. So they're giving
Yeah.
hugs over the ankles.
Oh yeah, I'm taking them.
They're just so, I would say, Sky, you're up there. As you're kind of as looking up there, you investigating, you do find that there is a journal that everything is scorched around, but this journal is perfect, as if the fire couldn't touch this journal that is up top.
Just like me. I just decided to flip through it while you guys are busy. I'm like,
Yeah, make
just like
investigation
me.
check as you're kind of looking through that thing. I would say everyone who's kind of left and gone to the floor, like Keen can do this, even Razga, because you're down there. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
23.
Okay.
Do we still have bless or is that dead?
Probably was gone by now.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
wow.
an
It only
okay,
lasts a
yes.
minute.
Yeah.
19 anyways. That's fine.
23 over here for me.
Okay,
Natural 20.
20. Okay. So yeah, so they're cute, but the supernatural ability of their cuteness does not affect all of you. So with 23, you go through this and you realize it's written in common. This is the Journal of Lecrae. And it has a lot of details. It talks about her taking a trip, leaving as like a poor peasant and finding the Feywild, and discovering an artifact that you kind of see that she starts like going through this journey. As she meets this entity, she starts describing this womanly thing with kind of like long hair that's thorny, kind of like almost like just kind of creepy, almost witch-like, in like kind of the classic sense, like long nose, dark skin, in the wild, and making a deal with her. And as it kind of goes into the things of where she was given an amulet in order to help bewitch and control creatures, and was able to use it to affect these things, which she calls in her journal foblins. As she said, they look like goblins and they're from the Feywild. And she's able to open portals to the Feywild and lure these creatures out in order to harvest, lure them out. And she was introduced to, she just talks about this person known as the teacher, who taught her how to use these things with in order to create a product, how to harvest this stuff. And she talks about taking this red dust and using it to magnify. And she also talks about something called the device that is used to magnify the abilities of the Foblins to make this product. She doesn't go much into detail about that, but you do see in there the recipes and the precise processing directions on how to make the different the lipstick, the eyeshadow, the primer out of these things. And you also get from this exactly what they do. So, I mean, you get that it kind of does a supernatural beauty, but you get that the primer doubles the time of any of the other makeups that they're effective. The foundation makes people more persuasive, so +1 to persuasion for an hour. The lipstick gives a +1 to performance for an hour. There was still, of course, we're talking about mechanically. And the eyeshadow would make someone more deceptive or more trusting, basically. And so they get a +1. And if all is used together, like the whole thing, it effectively boosts their natural charisma ability.
Ultimate beauty. And I like, never mind, the 3 gold and 2 silver were worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
The blood of kids, and you just so happy.
And look
Yeah,
at,
but at
I
any
look at
rate,
goblins and look at the journal, and I'm like, at least it wasn't kids. Okay.
the other thing you pick from this journal is that there's talk about a bad batch that she writes about causing this allergic reaction to sunlight in people who used her makeup.
So
And she talks about that stinking. So all the way out, she talks about these goblins, and then it changes to write that stinking goblin got into our batch.
She got not a foul, and she accidentally mashed up a goblin into there.
Yeah,
That might have been it.
you said that seemed to do that. And she, she almost writes, "I'd feel bad if I didn't know it was dynasty scum."
Well, that's the evidence we need.
Yeah, and I would say from this, I don't think we've actually covered this, but you know that Grimwood, actually, yeah, no, we did cover this. I don't know if you guys remember, Grimwood was a goblin.
Yeah.
Yay.
I was just thinking that.
That's
I
a
was
lead.
just- I was just about to ask you guys that.
Yeah, it was in my notes.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you guys kind of are hearing this and pondering all of this and what you're going to do now and how you might bring Lucre down, because you've attacked the factory, but she still is, besides the Marquis, the most powerful person in Nicodranus. And exactly how you're going to do this, we will end for tonight.
Okay.
Holy shit, guys. Oh, man.
My heart is still beating.
Oh, my God.
What, you?
Wow.
I'm sitting there the whole round waiting. I'm like, somebody please pull this man away from me.
Oh, yeah.
Away from me.
Two
Like, yo,
people.
he's
That's
he's
two
halfway.
people.
There's like a 50%
I was
chance.
going, oh no.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
like,
he's
there's a
going to
50%
kill
chance he's
Roscoe
dead. Yeah,
forever.
I was waiting because I was like, this is gonna be the ultimate joke. The
Yeah.
whole time he was talking about killing me, and I literally permanently killed a man. I'm like,
Oh, I thought.
Oh, this
That's all I
is
was
so
thinking.
great. I
That's
That
all
love
would have been
this.
an automatic crit. That would have given him 2 death saves. Would have caused him to have to re-roll his saves. I was like, this
That would
is
have been it.
totally.
yep.
It
Roz
would
got
have been
right
poetic
here.
justice.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Really?
yeah. If Rosgog was like had questions about leaving, well, this is one way to go, bro.
Plus, you guys should have seen your faces.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
say that
God.
like it was one big prank.
MVP tonight.
It was not a break, but it was like so.
Holy shit.
100%.
Oh my God. Good
Oh, wait,
shit.
how do you spell Lou's name?
I've been calling it like, you know how
How
Liu
do you
Kang in
spell
Mortal
Lu's
Kombat?
name?
Like it's Liu and then
Lucre,
Great.
Lucre.
yeah.
Okay. Had a little bit.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that was a good session, guys. I had fun.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
scary. I thought we were
Can't wait for the
all
next
dead,
one.
but it was fun.
Yeah. Wow. The
Oh,
stakes
told
went
me
from
this
here to
amulet
here.
She had.
I was
Mhm.
riding the high of the big reveal.
God,
God,
yeah.
That's the worst
Yeah, that
way
was
to
one of
die,
those-
in a makeup factory.
Yeah.
You died in a makeup factory.
Yeah, I was like, who's going first through that? And then I'm like, whoever gets it.
But really, we're lucky it was me because
I
I
was
got two shots at it because all the hit points I get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, lucky it was us because we took half damage. I mean, those were like
Yeah.
21 damage points at one point. and we
yeah,
took
bro.
half of it.
God damn.
Like
That
anybody else
probably-
would have been.
That honestly would have sent me if
Yeah.
if I went in first. That was no
Yeah.
way.
If I would
Anybody else would have been probably really dead.
Yeah, I would have been down to 6, then that explosion would
Oh,
have taken me out.
so Lucre's amulet that she got, I'm just gonna call her the crone. Like temporarily brings her to the Fey world and is like, I'm gonna get you, and comes back.
That just would be one of its uses, yeah.
Okay,
it's
and
probably
one
like a
more.
daily-
I just wanted to confirm one thing. That amulet I got from the guard that I think a Lanthor gave me.
Look like a
Oh,
That
cat's
does.
eye.
Yeah.
Look like
Is
what?
is that an attunable item? Is that can I just put that on?
From the soldier we tied up. There was
From the
that
soldier we
cat's
tied
eye.
up, he snatched the
tossed him.
amulet off.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so that
What is that? I guess we thought it was dark vision, but you never really
I
confirmed
think,
anything.
yeah.
correct. So that actually it has stopped glowing actually. Or it's not, I would say, well, yeah, you know what, you guys can investigate in that next session, I would say. Remember that
Alright.
you have that, and we'll
Alright.
cover that when we get back, because that's probably more of a, it's more than
Gotcha.
just there's this thing. Though so yeah, we're getting through that. I have to hold my tongue here. I'm like, I want to keep going, but no,
Yeah.
we gotta stop. and
That was a
we'll
great
go to bed.
session.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Alright.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So good.
So I think with that,
Oh,
and I
everyone.
think-
At
yeah.
start.
so we're quick.
Oh,
we're just hey guys, we're gonna log off and we're gonna do our talking in here in a sec. But
Yeah.
the guy, if you are watching this, thank you. And if you look at Start Playing Games and you want to
Thank you so
join,
much.
we have another Adventures in Wildemount campaign starting tomorrow actually, and there's going to be more. If all you watching want to join, there's other games with me or any DM and Start Playing Games. So we'll see you guys. We're all saying bye. And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace. See you guys next time.
Bye.